we got problems here. The mic is all fucked up. And you're
ow! I'm sorry, what's that? Fucking dick.
Sorry. And he's grabbing Brian's nuts.
This little piggy is not going to market.
Nice.
That's on my foot.
I'm sorry. You should have it fucking pushed back behind your head like a fucking.
Stop fucking coming up all close on me.
He had his foot behind his head like a porn star.
Jesus. God damn it. Fucking hurt.
Eddie,
back the fuck up.
Eddie's violating Brian's personal space and shit.
I wonder why I'm not on the show today.
That's awesome. He's like,
oh, you clip those nails. Here, clip the nails.
Get out of here.
I'm sorry. Dude, I'm sorry. I gotta see. Here, I gotta lean in. If there's a problem, though, I gotta lean in. I gotta stay back this far and just lean in. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry. You know how it is that bad feet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude.
Really hurt.
I'm sorry.
He said really hard.
I'm not laughing at the fact that tipping your foot. I'm laughing at your reaction. Like, I know how it is. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's so funny to see Eddie. Every time Eddie violates his oh god, I love it.
Stay. That's good.
I'll be on the deck outside on the deck all night long. I'm sorry.
Just stay the fuck over there where you step on something else. We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
James, I'm recording now.
He is.
Get out of here. We were live for the whole fucking foot thing?
Yeah.
I don't know about the whole thing. I know a few past minute or so.
Shout out to James, Last Fanatics. Love you guys to death. I'll be on the deck.
He's violating Brian's space again. I'll tell you what, dude. Oh, this is fun. Anyway.
All right.
Are we ready?
And back to the show.
Let's do it. Let's do a little show tonight. Hi. What's up, James? We ready to rock? James is waving. Whatever you're ready, guys. Let's do it. I don't know. Yay, Slim Shady. Ooh, all right.
Dude, Dust, we're gonna have to turn that music down, or we're gonna.
Over there?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should be watching the show.
All right.
All right. There we go.
All right, guys. What's up?
What's up, man?
All right, so welcome to Plastic Fanatics, the late night Aftercast.
There he is. Fucking epic.
This is episode 166. Hopefully everyone can hear me.
Yeah, hear you, man.
Oh my God, it's hotter than hell in here.
Let's go Power Rangers, brother. All right.
So, Charles, start us off. How you doing?
Tired, but good.
Good.
As far as my hauls, all I got this week was the Suicide Squad Hell to Pay movie on Blu-ray, and added a second piece to my haul on BBTS or Pile of Loot. Trying to make a nice little pile of loot.
When are you shipping?
I haven't shipped it yet. I only added my second piece.
So are you waiting till you get a bunch of stuff and then ship? Cool.
Yep.
That's awesome. That's like the awesome way to do it. Then you get a big ass Baldwin drop. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Your balls to drop. What?
Hey, they hang up there so much, man. Sometimes I gotta smack them around. Come on down.
Right on.
Apparently, if I was with Eddie right now, he'd grab them and I'd be okay.
Keep that on the down low. Hands where I can see them. Hands where I can see them. All right. Anything else for you, Charles?
That's it.
All right. Cool. Moving on down, we have the Brinkalizer in the Dust Mite's crib.
Yeah, man. Hanging out in the Dust Mites crib. It's yeah, we had a little rock meetup for ToyCon today, and there I am spending the night hanging out with you guys.
Oh. Still want to spend the night after Woody.
I know. He's gonna like molest you and shit, dude. It's great. All right.
Yeah, he's coming back.
There he is.
Oh. Jeez. And
anything for you?
I did. I actually didn't really pick up anything at the show. But thanks to some people helping me out, like Big Dom from Breaking the Mold, I got a Powder Primes. This guy, Hunger.
Yeah, that's a cool figure, dude. I like him. Yeah, I was happy when I found it. I was like, because I've heard it's tough to find. So people are saying,
really?
Yeah, I was glad he was able to find one. And also, I picked up the 2-pack from Dom as well, the Scarlet Witch and Vision.
Very nice. Very nice.
And this Scarlet Witch with the digital paint is phenomenal looking.
Yeah. Didn't they basically, isn't it basically the same one they did, except they did to change the face, right? I mean,
yep.
And it's so much of an improvement, right?
Yep. Also, painted her hair a little better. Also, I don't know if you can see, she's got these effects for her hands. Are these?
Yeah.
These are new, right?
Yeah. They're
not those circle things, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh. Dude, they could do anything different as long as they ain't them fucking circle things.
No, they did a great job on her face. I just wish that they would have done the same for some of the other characters. But
yeah.
They still look good. But
yeah. Absolutely.
What she get?
That's it. Oh, that's not.
All right, that's not it.
So I got to sit in the Night 2000 and kit.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'll post some pics on Instagram tomorrow, and got a T-shirt for doing that as well. That's kind of cool.
Did you get press buttons?
I did get the push buttons.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Was William Daniels in the trunk talking to you?
Yeah, man, it's pretty cool. And I'm trying to think if I picked up. I didn't really pick up anything else at the show. God, there was one thing I feel like I'm forgetting, but that and a dislocated toe that I have now. So.
Nice. Well, and I. Cool.
It's from a space violation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Better massage that toe later.
Uh-huh.
All right. Moving on down. Russ, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing great. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How you doing today?
What'd you get?
Oh, man. Well, I found
Toy
that.
wise.
I found. So say, okay, all right. I gotta clean it up. Anyway, I found the do-back Star Wars set. The do-back with the guard. It's with the
Sand Trooper.
Sand Trooper. Thank you.
I'll fucking dislocate a fucking toe right now. All right, guy. I'll fucking dislocate. You want to dislocate? I'll dislocate.
Do it. Oh. I did not get a dislocated toe like Brian, thank goodness.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found that for Anna, so I was happy to come across that, and it's pretty nice actually, and she likes it, so that's cool. And then I found X-23.
He's still cracking up.
Yeah, I know, it's fucking crazy, dude. And X-23 is awesome. And
Cool.
Yeah, man, she's cool.
yeah, I like her a lot. She's pretty awesome. So, and that's about it for me. Light week. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Nice.
What did you get, James?
Some stuff here. Hold on here. Just a second. Let me throw out the link to good old friend Harrigan.
Oh shit!
Oh shit! It's going down.
We're going to bring the X into the head, man. What is it? Hello, Jose.
There we go. All right, so for me, I didn't get that much. Kind of recouping over the vacation. I did find the Green Ranger helmet at Toys R Us and thought, well, why not? I'll pick it up.
Absolutely.
10, 15, 20% off?
It was 15. Everything at my store so far is 15. I did see the 2-pack Ant-Man Stinger set, but I passed on it. But yeah, I might get it later. I don't think it's gonna be that hard to track down.
Nah, probably not.
But yeah, most of the stuff at Toys R Us was crap. Didn't really have that much stuff in there. I am happy though the Deadpool wave or the Sasquatch Build-A-Figure wave is becoming more and more available at certain store like Walmart's, Target, Walgreens is picking it up, so that's nice. So if you're still looking for that Cable or some of those characters, definitely check out those stores. What else did I get? I got the final Assassin's Creed figure I needed for Play Arts Kai. I got Ezio from Assassin's Creed 2.
Nice.
So I'm happy with that. And I got some movies. Nothing big. Nothing great. So
nothing big, nothing great.
Yeah, I mean, like I picked up what did I pick up? Just was it Deep Blue Sea 2? I thought, what the hell? I'll just pick that up. I saw that. What the hell?
You get to see sharks eat people. That's great.
I know. I like shark movies, and my daughter likes shark movies. We
That's epic.
Watching that type of stuff. And then some other movies. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's all I got. So, all right. Hey, there's Jose.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey.
Hello, Jose.
You always got Russ has been drinking.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, definitely.
It's fun, Russ, tonight, buddy.
Morphing into the fun Russ. But anything for you this week, Jose?
Actually, I actually got a few pickups today. I was also at that meetup that Brian mentioned a little bit ago, the ToyCon New Jersey. And at the Rock Swap in the parking lot, I got some powder of the Primes. Who is it? Hunger and Alita 1, the 2 Voyagers from Wave 2.
Very cool.
Yeah, I have not seen those at retail anywhere around here. So Dom was nice enough to grab those for me, even though the boxes are all bent.
Isn't that the reason why you don't see them at retail?
Yeah, because
Dom has them.
Yeah, man.
I think shout out to Frank. I think he had mentioned something like that. He's like, "Oh, now I know why I can't find any of those figures."
Yeah. Dom buys all this shit. Damn, dude.
Yeah, and I picked up a kaiju also. I guess it's a NECA one for a pretty good price at the show.
Oh, cool.
Also, so I could do some figure photography with that and the Jaegers that I got recently. And actually, I also picked up from the same vendor a nice little brick wall diorama that he was selling for a super cheap price. So I couldn't say no.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Yeah, so it was a good time, and good time seeing everybody and having lunch at B-Dubs with some drinks and stuff. Always good times when we hang out, and glad to be here with you guys tonight.
Cool, man.
If you are part of the Realm of Collectors Facebook group, there's videos and a whole bunch of stuff, pictures of it, so check it out. It definitely looked like it was a good time.
Indeed.
Was there a wings challenge?
No.
I read something, but I don't think I saw an actual reply to him wanting to challenge Dave.
Yeah. Dust threw out the challenge out there to see if Dave wanted to defend his crown, but Dave actually he has to be good. He has to be good and watch what he eats for a little bit. So that's good. And actually, Bricks on the Dollar was at another show just taking place this weekend, so he couldn't be there.
Oh, you could Skype it. Come on.
Yo, that Wings Championship shit with Dave has to have an asterisk next to it, because we all know why he eat all them wings. He gets the munchies, you know what I'm saying? We all know. That's like using steroids, dude. You know what I'm saying? That's cheating, man.
It's like cheating, right?
It's like cheating, dude. It's cheating.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, well, there we go. Let's get into some screen share. What's up to everyone in the chat? What do we got here? Who do we got? We got Eric in there, Primacon, KJ Smith. Hit the like button if you so choose to. We got 17 people watching. We got 5 likes.
Oh, come on, let's get those likes up.
Let's
Titty smack that like button.
Titty smack it like Charles. Not holding back.
Right, smack it like your mama's ass. All good.
No, well, I don't know.
You drinking tonight too, Charles?
Yeah.
Tonight too?
But damn, Russ, smack it like your mama's ass. I'm
in a weird mood.
Yeah. I remember the last show. You liked to be dominated. That's all.
You know me, bro. Tie me up, tie me down.
Tie me down. Flip it up, rub it down. Yeah. All
That's
right.
it, bro.
Okay. Here we go. We'll get into some screen share now.
Nice.
Hopefully it's nice. Probably isn't, but whatever.
It's
Dude,
always
I'm digging
nice.
on the dragon sword stuff that I see there on the table. Pretty cool.
I know,
Yeah,
man.
I went all out. Thought
Messing with that stuff.
Yeah, well, I got the helmet, then I thought, okay, I'll get out the dragon dagger.
Yeah.
Got the morpher, and then I was like, let's look at some of this other stuff, take some pictures of it, and then can't wait for August for the Soul Chigoken release.
Oh, me too. I can't wait.
So
That is awesome.
all right, here we go. Let's see if I can remember this. Oh, Brian no longer got his camera on.
I'm here. Pizza's here.
Oh, we got pizza. Oh, I thought I got.
Some illicit activities going on.
Need to lift up his foot, his toe. All right. All right, you guys see the thumbnail?
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wrong thumbnail. No, I'm just kidding. So this is episode 166. We do have a blast from the past. I will have the link in the description. Should be a good one. The thumbnail has nothing to do with it. No, we'll see. I am been known to be a jokester, maybe, or just straight up liar. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
The best is when you like put it out there and go, yeah, that's it.
Yep. There you go. But got to do my shout outs. Check out the Cool Table Network, like-minded podcasts. We do have a Facebook page, so go check it out. We also have great shows like Enter the Realm, which I'm sure is going to have a nice little wrap-up of the ToyCon that you all went to, have some good stories and all that. We also have Breaking the Mold, which is on Tuesday. We also have Figa Banging, which is on every other Thursday, which should be coming back someday. And those are all found on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. We have Shadowcast Uncut. We have Nerd Rage Radio, Beers and Bulges 40K, Toy Detox, Stasis Lock, and Building Up to It. That is on Bricks on the Dollars YouTube channel. Stasis Lock is all about Beast Wars. Building Up to It is a Lego-based show. Fresh Communication, don't forget to check out their show. Most of these shows you can find on your different podcasting service, iTunes, Podbean, all that type of stuff. Some of them are also on YouTube, like our show. So don't forget, like and subscribe, and to 5-star rating, all that type of stuff. Let's see. We have Cobra Podcast also. Welcome to the Terradrome. So go check that out. You can find the link also if you go over to the Realm of Collectors website, which is www.realmofcollectors.com. You can find all the podcasts in the realm. So check that out. Also, Cobra Law podcast was up to episode 7, I want to say. Or is it 6?
Yeah, 6 was the last one I saw.
Okay, 6. All right. There we go. Don't forget, Deluxe. Last time I saw he was at 7-Eleven. Not the store. Subscribers. So let's try and get him up to 1,000. It's Hale Hasbro Reviews. Go check him out on YouTube. He is also part of Shattercast Uncut. So let's get him up there. Once he hits 1,000, though, then just that's it. We stop. No, I'm just kidding. Just keep so get over there, give him a like, all that type of stuff. And like what Jose and Brian were talking about, they were at the ToyCon in New Jersey. Again, check out Monday night's Enter the Realm show on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel for stories and such. But it sounded like it was a good thing. Someday we'll have a West Coast realm meetup for all three of us, I guess.
All three of us.
But we'll see. All right, moving into the C-Dub world. Not a lot going on. DC Legends is gone.
Yep.
But it was a good finale, and it's coming back. All these shows have been renewed. Supergirl's back. We got to see some flying monkeys.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You know?
Interesting finale there on Legends too. How about that end battle, huh?
Yeah, the end battle was good. Legends was good. We talked about that last week with the whole Bebo, and you know, we'll see. We will see White Canary on Arrow, so that should be good. I'm not sure if it's on she's on the finale or whatever, but she will be guest appearing. Supergirl's getting kind of, I don't know, they're ramping up the whole story arc again with the World Dominators or whatever the heck they were doing. John Jones's dad's got dementia or whatever, and so I don't know. And it's okay. Supergirl is still kind of the weaker of the shows. Hoping something gets a little better, but it was okay. I will say Laura Metcalf is like on everything now. Not only is she back on Roseanne, she was freaking the dude. I forgot his name. His mom.
Win.
Win. Mm-hmm. So that was interesting. Black Lightning finished up their season finale. Flash is, I guess, ramping up also. Elongated Man has now been absorbed by DeVoe. So he's got the perfect body. And he morphed himself back into his original look.
Yeah, that was interesting too, because I didn't even think about him doing that like until that episode, until he took Ralph, and then I was like, oh, he could change himself, and then he did it, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Goodbye to Caitlin Snow's alter ego, Killer Frost, for right now. He used, Meltdown's power, someone's powers to kind of alter the dark matter, to pull the dark matter out of her. So I didn't know DeVoe actually had that power.
Yeah, that's amazing.
That's odd. But again, and then I don't know what's happening with Wells. I know there's the episode coming up now that he's going to be kicked out of the the Council of Wells or whatever it's called. But is he turning into a villain?
It's I've been getting that vibe, but it just seems like it's the addiction to that thinking cap that he made and the dark matter that seems he draws into it. So I feel like it's like an addiction thing for him, and that's kind of what they're aiming for. I hope they're not turning him like bad, but I was getting those earbard Thawne like vibes.
Yeah, that's what I thought the same thing. I was like, oh man, he's starting to act like old school.
Well, yeah, he's in the room again. He's talking to Gideon and all this type of stuff, and I'm like, all right. Well, I mean, it would work fine, so be it. But I don't know. But I do miss the comedic Wells, the one who died. Yeah, I kind of miss that one. This one is too neurotic. I mean, really neurotic. So,
yes, he is.
And then Arrow, we saw that Oliver basically said, "Screw all you, I'm going alone." And we didn't even really see him in this last show as much, except seeing Felicity worried about him, seeing him on the news and all that. But it was all about the dragon, Ricardo Diaz. And it went dark. If you guys watched the episode, we spoil everything here, so sorry. But you find a little bit of sympathy for him just because he grew up in an orphanage. He was picked on by the older boy, and then he finally had his vengeance against that older boy, Jesse or whatever his name is, and he burned him. I mean, I was like, holy shit! At the very end, I'm like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, that's some rough vengeance.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, everything's closed now. I have my closure finally to Black Siren. Like, and he just burned him alive. The guy didn't even really remember him. He had 2 kids, and he's just a nobody. But it's like, all right, cool.
Yeah. Arrow needs to start taking advantage of that a little bit more, being that it's kind of like the darker show out of all these C-Dub shows. Like, they should kind of get back a little bit more back to those roots.
Yeah, I think so.
It was better when they're darker. It's always better.
But I mean, I don't know where they're going with the story with Arrow. I mean, you still got Black Canary, Dinah. John's out of the picture a little bit, working for Argus again, I guess. Whatever. Mr. Terrific is just, I'm getting tired of him always bringing up, well, you did this to us. And Renee finally is getting out of the hospital. Like, get over it, dude.
Yeah.
You know, Renee was not just some, innocent bystander that. So it's like, come on. He got his ass handed to him. That's it. Yeah. Period. Yes, he has a kid, but it seems like you're taking care of the kid. So what the hell?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Whatever. All right, moving on. That's what's happening in the C-Dub world. I'm looking forward to next season because at least with Arrow, we're getting Harper back. Yeah, which, if John's out of the picture, we finally get the true sidekick.
Yep,
so that would be dope. Supergirl, I don't know what's going on there. Don't really care. Probably gonna have another crisis. That's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have another crisis. And all that. And Flash, I'm hoping it goes a little bit more dark, mature.
Me too.
Yeah.
They lightened it up too much this season. Too much.
Yeah. And then Legends is just gonna be funny. Constantine's there. They're gonna be going after demons, and I love all the different references to all the other movies and such. So
that's
pretty cool. All right, moving on. What's happening? May 15th.
Ooh.
No. From the studio that killed Wolverine. You never forget. Your second time. Deadpool 2.
Indeed.
Oh. So the new trailer just dropped. Have you guys seen it?
Yep.
Nope. All right, good. Nope.
Oh, yeah. I definitely have. Who said no?
Trent's here.
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Hey, man. How you doing?
I'm doing fairly well.
Fairly well. Well, what can we do to make it better?
Hey, I'm just here to enjoy the show, man.
All right. Cool. Anything for you this week?
No, I was hoping my Shapeways orders would get in today, but apparently not.
Ooh.
Oh,
some Shapeways stuff.
I know, that's kind of awesome.
Nice.
So can't wait to be surprised.
Yeah. You're the customizer, Trent. I know, doing some stuff over there.
Yeah, man.
You know it. You're building that 3-foot Unicron, aren't you? Out of
wow.
Part by part, I'm just building.
He's melting the plastic and shit.
That would be cool. I would love that.
That's awesome.
All right, so if you haven't seen it, sorry, we're going to spoil it. But it works. Okay, here we go. Familiar faces coming back. We got the steel giant, organic steel, Colossus. We got Negasonic, Teenage Warhead. With great, some hair.
Indeed.
Giving us the bird.
In the hairstyle.
And if you want to know her origin real quickly, New X-Men, 115. That's where you can find her for the first time. Definitely, if you're into comic books and specifically you just buy comic books for like introductions because you think, they'll go up in price, this is one I would pick up if you haven't picked it up already. We have Cable, Josh Brolin, aka Thanos, which I love that they reference that in the trailer. That was funny.
That's so awesome.
Even the part where it's like, "You're so dark. Aren't you? You're not from the DC universe, are you?" Or something to that nature.
Yeah.
But it looks like Cable is the bad guy in a way.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. I'm not going to go over his origin just because, everyone pretty much knows New Mutants 87. If you don't have it now, maybe you can find it for cheap. But it looks like this bigger boy is the center of attention.
Mm-hmm.
The rumor has it that he could be the Kid Apocalypse, which was a clone. So Evan Sur or something like that was named. Who knows? But he was from Uncanny X-Force 7, if you want the introduction of that character right there. It's like Blue Boy. And so, who knows? I have a feeling that's what it is. Cable's coming back, and it makes sense. Cable comes back from the future, knowing full well I need to take out this person. Doesn't sound like a Terminator movie, and so kill this kid, and we'll have a better future for my son and myself. Tyler will be okay. But
hey, so quick question, with all the Wolverine jokes from the first movie and things like that, and that slide that you showed with the X-Force comic, do you foresee Wolverine being re-entered like into this Deadpool series of movies or anything like that? No?
I doubt it.
I doubt it. I hope
Hugh Jackman basically said he was done.
Well, they could always find another guy to put a beard on and kill him his hair.
Hardy.
I guess they could, but
Ryan Reynolds, dual acting.
But wouldn't we all feel like they were just putting a costume on somebody, saying, "Hey, here's Wolverine"? I don't know. It wouldn't be.
Yeah, but I don't think they would do that to pull away from Deadpool.
Yeah,
it's not like it's the X-Men movie where, in a way, the Days of Future Past, it worked, but I think it was forced. Oh, we came across Wolverine. Oh, okay.
Well, I take it back. Do you think that the Deadpool movies will eventually get into this X-Force story, though?
Yeah, probably. I mean, they're building the team,
right?
Which we're going to look at here in a second. But
Wolverine's not on that team. His suit is gray and black in this.
Yeah, but that's a different X-Force. I mean, that's
the uncanny. That's the uncanny X-Force.
Yeah, that's a different version, I guess.
We're bringing it down to like old school X-Force when Cable first came in, reformatted the New Mutants, and all that type of stuff. But you never know. I think I would rather see Wolverine be reintroduced in the Marvel Cinematic world.
Yeah,
and not in this one.
Yeah.
Or somehow. I mean, maybe Wolverine will be the missing link, the one that brings the two worlds together. We'll see. But
Crisis Infinite movies.
There you go. But here we go. We have this nice little scene at the very end. We got to see some of the team members. They had an audition throughout the series or the trailer and such. So we got to see Noriko Ashita or something like that. Surge is who we're thinking this person is. She has electricity powers. Whoa. I hear myself. That sounds sexy.
I hear us.
So good. Hey, future self, what's going on?
Yeah. Got the culprit.
Yeah. Brian just pitched at him. Turn that shit down.
He was proactive. He's watching it so he can hear it. So
that's cool. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. All right, so here we have Surge. Her introduction was in New Mutants number 8. This is volume 2. So if you want to get her introduction, go for it. And then we got Domino, obviously. She came out in New Mutants 98. Same as Deadpool.
Cool.
So,
what's her power?
Luck.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Okay.
When she's with you, shit works out.
Yep.
or not.
And then we got Terry Crews here, who is Bedlam, which is interesting. So I don't know. And we have this dude right here we'll come back to.
That looks like
Shatterstar.
It's Shatterstar.
I believe that's Shatterstar.
Yeah. Oh my
they're gonna kill him off. I can tell.
This is one of the things what I did not like about really come on.
Yeah, that looks bad.
You got Terry Crews here. Bedlam's powers are like electromagnetic EMP type powers.
Oh wow. Okay.
But they have to change him because Terry Crews is ripped. So you think he's a strong man.
Right.
Something. But I don't know. He's from Factor X, number 1. This was back in the day of the Age of Apocalypse, him and his brother.
Age of Apocalypse.
So, do you want his introduction there? Here's Shatterstar.
They're still going to kill him off. He's dead.
He's got the nice little tail with the brick house going in front.
This is terrible.
So that's Shatterstar. Son of a bitch. I don't like it at all. I agree with you, Dust. I agree with you. I don't like this at all either.
Dust.
I mean, look at that. That looks like Ben Stiller in a wig.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's trash.
It's horrible.
That's amazing. Oh gosh.
It's like, oh shit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's gone. Okay, so this is what Shatterstar should kind of look like. Not a bright,
like, yeah.
pinkish red hair. It's just an orangey, kind of Ichigo Kurosaki looking. His introduction was New Mutants 99. Goodbye, Sunspot. Hello, Shatterstar. You look very familiar. Is your daddy named Longshot? Well, that's a complicated story because I'm actually the father of Longshot, but yet then I became a child, and it's a long, fucked up story.
Yep.
So, yeah. Welcome to my days. And then we have Pennyworth here from It. Bill Skarsgård or Gad, I don't know, whatever his name is.
It's wonderful.
It is wonderful. I like this dude though. I didn't get a picture of him, but the guy has no powers. He's just
Dude, he's got a great porn stash though. It's great.
He got the little Craigslist.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. But we don't know who this character is. There's three possibilities.
Jane, that actor you mentioned, is he related to the Peter Skarsgård and the other guy and
the guy that plays the guy that was in Thor?
Yeah.
The professor dude? I don't know.
Yeah. And I think the other one, doesn't he have a son that played the guy with the big ass head in Green Lantern? I think that was him. Wasn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I wonder if they're all related.
Probably.
It'd be kind of funny if Ryan Reynolds brought him into this movie, though.
I felt sorry. Who's the dude from Red Dawn? He looks like him. I don't know why. He's older now, obviously, but it reminds me of that guy. I can't remember his name, though. In The Outsiders. But moving on. Three characters that we think he might be. First one is this guy, which is Zettageist, I believe. Came out in X-Force 116. Kind of looks like him if you kind of see. There's another picture. I don't think I got it. But he has kind of the same type of mask-like thing that he has. So this probably is most likely. They are also saying he could be Solo, which would be hilarious to go and coincide with the Star Wars Solo movie coming out, just to make fun of that. But he came out of Web of Spider-Man 19. But I don't think he's that character. And then the last character, which could make sense, is Richter. X Factor number 17 was his introduction. Richter also has a relationship with Shatterstar. They are lovers.
Oh, wow.
Comics. So, yeah.
Okay.
Richter. Yeah, it's me, dude. It's okay. Whatever happens, it's going to be fine. No worries. Now give me some sugar. So, that is a possibility also in the movie. It could be Richter because we have Shatterstar. And yeah. Most likely, though, it's Zettageist, but who knows?
Yeah. Well, you had the issue. You could see the mask in that picture. In that still frame that you got, and it looks similar. So,
yes, and I forgot to get the other one. There was a better picture, but he was in the cargo bay, and he was a little bit further back. You can see it, but some news on Mask live action coming out. Hopefully, I'm not going to go into it too much, but there's a possibility. I don't think it's going to be Michael Bay, obviously. Oh, could. Actually, I wouldn't mind. I don't care if it's Michael Bay. Whatever. I mean, he gets all the cars, explosions. That's what it's going to be.
And would he make cars look like crazy, weird bug aliens? Probably not for this movie. So I guess it's fine.
Yeah. I hope. And then there's also He-Man, the Masters of the Universe. The live-action movie is still in the works. This has been going on for probably 15 years, 10 years. So it's still going strong. So keep it alive. Keep it alive. And a little more local news for me. Ace Comic Con happening in June 22nd through the 24th in Seattle. Going to have some Avengers plus a Mischief God. We get Chris Hemsworth, Chris Evans, and Tom Hiddleston.
Nice.
The Thor, Captain America, and Loki. Pretty cool.
WAMU still exists? I thought that bank closed up shop.
WAMU.
WAMU.
Yeah, it's not really. I don't know what they're coming up with that. But it's interesting. There's a lot of flack for it also, just because it's expensive to. These guys are more expensive than getting like Stan Lee and all this other, autographs.
Yeah.
You have to buy the package to get a photo, autograph, standing in line, all that type of stuff. But there you go. That's it.
They're in
these guys are all big. These guys are all big stars, man. What do they expect?
Yeah.
You got to pay a little bit of money. They got to pay them. Yeah.
Your Emperor's in the 200, 250 for one, I believe. Package deals are like close to almost $1,000.
Wow.
Is it worth it? No. In my opinion,
you get 2 seconds with them. You don't get to spend any time with them. You get 2 seconds to take your picture, and then you move along.
Right.
There's a line.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you don't get anything. Emerald City Comic Con, I paid money for photographs, but it was nowhere near, this. But I mean, I guess the stars weren't like huge like this. I guess whatever. I don't see them that much. If I came up to Chris Hemsworth, I'd have like a Ghostbusters Kevin picture. Like, can you sign this? Should I play saxophone or should I be hearing a saxophone? Sign that, son of a bitch. All right, Dragon Ball Super News. This is an old picture. The trailer was released. There's a new trailer that was released. We get to see who Goku's fighting. Oh. Origin of Yamoshi.
Now, this guy, is he supposed to be the first Saiyan?
Yes, is what they're making it out to be. He was the first to become the legendary Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan, okay. The first Super Saiyan, okay.
Yeah. Got some snippets. Going a little Broly-ish.
Oh.
Man, I cannot wait.
So it wasn't Broly that Vegeta was referring to back when they were back during the Frieza saga.
You're overthinking.
This guy.
Don't overthink it.
Bad.
No, I don't. I have no idea. Probably they would switch it up. At the time, probably yes. He was probably thinking of Broly, but I mean, I don't know how long this guy's been around because he was video game, right? And then came from there.
Yeah, like a new creation, so it doesn't factor into the original storyline.
Oh, okay.
They'll probably retcon it. They're retconning it, like
Yeah.
But it was a good trailer to the point that Goku goes Super Saiyan, and he's like, you know what? Whatever. You're no match for me. You can't do this. Goku then decides, you know what? I didn't want to do this, but and they revert back to Super, which is great. So he's had time. He's like, it only came about when I take on a really great opponent. So he goes Ultra Instinct. Boom. Like, all right, it's back.
Oh, badass.
The dude though says like, I'm the one who invented that, bitch. And he goes Ultra Instinct. So it's going to be huge. I'm curious to see how Goku's going to be able to go beyond, or are we going to go revert back to fusion, and he's going to have to get Vegeta there, or are we going to see the dreaded Super Saiyan 4, which everyone seems to hate for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, after Super, then it's Ultra. Then what's next? Supreme? Isn't that? Or I'm trying to think of the Transformer size classes, like how that used to go.
Ultra.
Back in the day.
Yeah. Maybe. But I'm excited for it. I'm hoping this is going to be a nice, filler movie till they get to the, hopefully this whole saga. The whole thing about this is he comes back to life after the events that happened in Super. So when Android 17 made his wish for all the universes to come back, that meant a portion of the universes that were destroyed by the king a long time ago come back also, which makes this guy come back. And that's an interesting story arc. 18 universes instead of what we had, 12? Or something to that nature. So I'm buying into it.
Lots of potential new characters to introduce.
Oh, yeah. And they always have to get stronger, and they always have to have some force that gets them there. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to the figures, SH Figure Arts, but I'm sure we'll probably see this character before that in the Bandai American line. Potentially maybe a Build-A-Figure. Who knows? I'm hoping, but we don't know. All right.
He looks cool, so.
Oh, yeah. For all you guys out there who love that first Godzilla movie on Netflix, guess what? They're coming out with another one. So, Godzilla, the City Mechanized for Battle, is coming out May 18th this year, to 2018, into theaters in Japan. The previous one that we saw on Netflix was the Godzilla Monster Planet. There is a trailer out there. Looks like Godzilla's doing a little more fighting and everything else. Hopefully it's not going to be so drawn out. That's the one thing I hate about Godzilla movies is, man, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Only get 30 minutes worth of fighting, and then the rest of it's like, oh, I don't want to hear you talk. I want to hear you talk. Shut up. Where's the monster? Shut up. So, but yeah, there you go. You guys into Masters of the Universe?
Hey.
You guys like hybrid Masters of the Universe figures?
Oh, I actually saw stuff like this today.
Yeah, we saw this today.
It's really cool looking. Holy
Done
shit.
by the Four Horsemen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So they have this little mashup of Cringer, Battle Cat. This will be debuting at PowerCon August 25th, 26th in Los Angeles. If you don't like that, there is this Evil Lyn mashup.
Yep.
That they're doing.
Melina the Malevolent.
Yep. And then this is to correspond with their He-Man and Skeletor.
Well,
that was released back last year.
Yeah, we saw those today too on the table. They were really, really freaking nice. These figures.
Were they for sale?
Cool. Yeah, they had them for sale.
Oh, how much were they? Just curious.
Like $35-$40 each, right?
So
Brian?
normal price.
Yeah, they're 35.
Hey, we just saw those today.
Yeah.
That's not a bad price, actually.
No, it's not.
Yeah, they were nice. They were nice. The detail and everything, just really, really good.
Cool.
Oh wow.
Who had them there? Was it like for the Four Horsemen there?
Yeah, they were there.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Nice.
Their warehouse is near here or something like that.
Nice. Damn.
Good God, dude. I gotta come up to some conventions with you guys. Anyway.
I don't know. Like, where's the warehouse?
I gotta come up north.
Masters of the Universe stuff, but these are really cool looking, different. So it's nice. It is funny though. I went into GameStop today and I found a ton of Masters of the Universe stuff. I was like, wow. For all, and I mean, if there was still a Matty collector going on, there would be so much bitching and just like pitchforks with the stuff that I saw. I mean, it was like the exclusive Evil Sea that was a subscription figure for the Filmation. You know, and then I saw the Wile E. Cat box set, and I'm like, oh, people were having a terrible time trying to get that, and here it is, half the price.
Did you see any of the Figma ones?
Figma? No.
Yeah, they're doing like a Masters of the Universe kind of old style.
For Figma?
I think it's Figma. It might not be Figma. Maybe it's somebody else. I thought it was Figma doing it. Maybe I'm wrong.
You mean they're
doing like
Ultimate Edition from Super 7? Those?
No. I thought it was like they were doing the old. They were doing.
Oh, so yeah, Super 7. Yeah, Super 7's doing those.
Okay. I
thought
it was Figma. Sorry, my bad.
Figma, come on, Russ. Where you at,
come
man?
on, why not?
Come on, man. Figma don't do that. Anime.
Anyway, I was wondering if you seen any of those.
No.
Okay.
Only Figma stuff I saw. That's what I was wondering. Is like I saw the Overwatch and stuff like that. There, I'm like, but I was like, I'll go back.
No, I was wondering about some of the old school Masters, that old school style of Masters of the Universe. I kind of like that.
Oh yeah,
But,
definitely. Because we're getting a She-Ra in that line, which we never got.
Right.
Which was cool.
Right.
And then Eldor, which was I don't think we got, but it was like at the tail end. prototype, but I don't think actual to retail. But
That would be
Super
pretty
7
bad.
throughout this, which is good and bad. Hopefully, we'll see, but we'll talk about it in a second. We have this mechanized horse, Strider. They did this first. Like, hey, here's a teaser. Like, you see what it is? Like, come on, man. There it is, Strider, heroic armored warhorse. Yeah.
Very cool.
Now, this horse here was predominantly used, I could be wrong, but I believe by Fisto, the dude with the giant damn hand. Cock knocker right there. But Fisto was the one that had it. And if you've been collecting the Master of the Universe classics or, are into that, you know that Fisto sold out really quickly and goes for quite a bit of money on the secondary market. Now, if you get this guy and you don't have a Fisto, hopefully Super 7, I haven't seen it yet, is going to announce that they're going to re-release that or somehow get that mold or create a new one. I don't know, but it would be beneficial, hopefully. And then if they do this one, obviously they'll do the evil version, which I don't know the name, that what Jiu-Jitsu used or something like that. It was more purplish, black, and all that. But we'll see. Hopefully they re-release Fisto. All right, moving into this. Damn toys. We saw last week Aguilar, and they also made an Edward. Now there's Altair.
Damn, that looks awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
1/6 scale.
Jeez.
Think of Hot Toys.
Yep. Uh-oh. She say, uh-oh.
They got some competition. They got some competition now.
Yeah.
So it looks really nice.
That looks good.
Check out the fanny packs. Nice.
Yeah. Cool.
Chris is getting this. Dude, is he missing a finger?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Is that on purpose?
Uh-huh.
No, it fell off.
Yeah.
We can't show that finger right now in the pre-production stage.
Oh, man.
Whatever you do, don't show that ring finger. Okay. Pop it off. Now it fits in with the character, and this is pretty cool. Very well detailed.
Not bad looking at all.
It looks outstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, definitely you got something kind of masterpiece-ish, I guess you could say.
Is this a company that's been around? Damn Toys? I don't think I've heard of them before.
I haven't really. All I know is they've been doing Assassin's Creed stuff. Other than that,
Okay. I'll try to look into their stuff.
there's a Sword of Altair.
Yes, indeed.
She was cool to get with Ezio. Yep. You had to stand, several pairs of hands, dagger, sword, all that type of stuff. Really nice. Price point on this, I think, is, again, it's Hot Toys, type money. So you're looking at it, couple $100, most likely. All right, moving on into Figma. There you go, Russ.
Figma. Okay,
Figma.
cool.
Overwatch.
That's a cool looking character.
Yep. Was he Death or something? I forgot. Deathstalker. I forgot what his name is. Not really into Overwatch, but he looks fucking cool though.
He does look pretty cool. Yeah.
Two
God
really
damn.
nice big pistols. It's like this looks like a badass Sith Lord.
Yeah.
I decided I'm not using a lightsaber. I'm using blast.
Yeah. Fuck a lightsaber. I got some guns.
Looks cool.
That's awesome.
Oh, and he's even got the effect pieces for the guns.
Yeah. To see him walking through a room, blasting motherfuckers side to side, I like it. That's
See,
awesome.
even this pose with his thumb just pointing to himself. It's just anything. Yeah. I don't know a lot about this, but I'm buying it.
Who's gonna kill you? Who's gonna kick your ass? This guy.
That's cool.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
Yep. You got me. Rabbit hole, here I come.
Indeed.
All right, up next is Kamen Rider Rogue. So stylish.
Yeah.
Purple. Cool.
Probably another Tamashi Web exclusive, right?
Yeah, I believe so. It's like, come, bring it. You want some of this?
So, we're moving into figure arts now? Or is
SH
this
Figures. This is just Kamen Rider SH Figures.
Okay.
That's all.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I haven't kept up on the newer Rider shows. I gotta catch up. I've heard they've been pretty cool.
There's one, I forgot what it. Ah, shoot, I forgot what it's called. It's coming to Amazon.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Amazon Prime or whatever. It's a popular one. Oh shoot, I just saw the news of it. It's supposed to be good.
Nice.
Go check it out. All right, moving into Hot Toys. Iron Spidey. Purdy.
Nice.
Spoilers.
He has all that stuff.
In case you didn't know,
And you like the fact he's got the light up eyes?
Yeah,
Cool.
looks cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now he finally has something to get to those hard to reach areas.
Yeah, exactly.
Scratch his back.
Mr. Stark, Mr. Stark, the suit's itchy. Can I get some extra legs to scratch?
Okay, P.
You see him say, "Be a man, scratch it with your hand." Come on, bro.
Be a man, scratch with the hand. Where's your hand? Where's that hand? I want to see just the continuation of that reaction. I'm hoping if they do something somewhere where she she walks in on him.
Yes.
At the end of Homecoming. I want to see his reaction.
Oh yeah.
What?
Like pick up right after, right?
Yeah.
See that explanation.
He webs her in the face. Whip, right there. Quiet. Got a double meaning. So, here we go. This was we've all seen the scene in the trailer, but that's funny.
I bet I bet what happens is she sues Tony Stark for endangering a minor or something like that.
Endangering a minor.
Yeah.
He's not of the work age.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey.
What's up, man?
Frogman?
What's up,
How's it going, guys?
Hey.
All right.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Good.
We're
Awesome,
good.
man.
Are you buying this, Frogman?
I'd love to, but not right now. Sorry.
Okay. All right. All right. That's why I have it on here. Damn it. You buy Hot Toys, Frogman?
I want to get into them.
So that's
I do like them. Yeah. I can't do that right now.
Okay.
But they're in my radar in the foreseeable future, man. So
Come on, James. He's got another fucking car to buy, dude. Give him a break.
If Hot Toys was making Mustang, you'd buy it.
dude, it's funny you say that, man. I just finished seeing Mach 1. I just
Bro, like, I got to add this to the collection.
I don't know.
1/6 scale Mustang. Oh, I'm buying that.
But I do love the Hot Toys, man. I do want to get into them, but I just need to sort some stuff out first, and then we'll get into that. Yeah.
So you're having a sale.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh,
you gotta
get a Frogman.
You gotta liquidate a few things, and then you can, probably get into the Hot Toys. But
nice.
We'll see what happens.
Eddie Frogman.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, man.
Cool.
So that's awesome, man. Look at that bad boy.
Oh yeah. I would love to get an Hot Toys too, but it's just I don't know where. I couldn't properly display them. I feel like I'm cheating them. Just to put them on the bookshelf,
yeah, dude.
So
you kind of feel bad. They're still in the box, and
it's like in the corner, there's my Hot Toys collection. It's
they're in there somewhere. They're in the back somewhere. They're
keeping that wall from falling over. That's what they're doing.
No doubt, man. But one day, we'll see what happens. Yeah,
I've told my wife if we ever move or when we do move, you're not going to like me. So sign this paper that's saying that you won't divorce over certain things, because if I get a new room, I can do whatever I want with it. Here comes new shit.
Yeah, man. By the looks of it, James, you need like a hall, man. It's like the Hall of Justice, but it's the Hall of Jane. It's the Hall of Jane. You know what I mean? It's like a
we
museum,
have talked
bro.
about building a separate kind of annex little like shop, but a little bigger for my collection, but we'll see. I don't know. But different eyepieces for this wonderful iron spidey squinting, kind of like what? Like, oh, and then wide eye, like, what did I just see? Oh my goodness, Tony Stark. Oh. He is the Iron Man. So you got the LED light up, you got a whole bunch of hands, you got some flip action, you got the nice little mandibles, his Waldo's, all that type of stuff. So all right, moving on. Mezco.
Oh, that. This is such a good looking figure.
Wow.
Hit up Crashbox Customs,
Yeah.
Facebook. If you're following him on Instagram, hit up Chris. He is, a wholesaler of Mezco. Get him in quickly so he knows, but definitely he'll give you a good price and all that type of stuff. Now, is it just me, or do you guys feel the same way? Every time I look at Blade, I think of Wesley Snipes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So
Immediately.
that was a great casting.
Yeah.
that they did. Or not, maybe. I don't know.
I can't see anybody else playing him. You know, I just going. I can't do it. I can't see.
I definitely don't think of Sticky Fingers.
Morgan Freeman is now playing Sticky. But definitely cool looking. He's got some muzzle effect pieces. He's got his shotgun, submachine gun. He's got his and with removable clips. Ooh, something he lost. He's got a sword. He's got an angry, screaming face. A couple of shades. Whole bunch of crap. Damn. 2 boomerang blades, 3 stakes.
I like just the angry face. His screaming face has the fangs too. That's fucking cool.
Yep.
Oh man.
Several
Nice.
hands. He's got the thumbs up, which I like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, man.
I might do that. I might rearrange all my figures if they have alternate hands that have thumbs up. I'm just gonna put them all on there, so they're all giving me the thumbs up when I walk in the room. Go get 'em, man! Yeah.
James, that would be so cool. If you do it, I expect pics.
Like, oh, see, honey, the toys even recognize I need to buy more.
Right.
So give me the thumbs up.
Awesome.
Yeah, she goes in and just rotates them down. But all right, so Mezco, I know a certain Harvey ___ Dent is probably skeeting over this. Finally, Dark Side from Mezco, which looks absolutely fantastic. This is just a head pick of it, but damn.
Looks amazing.
1/12 scale.
It's awesome.
I think this is going to be the best looking Dark Side in this scale ever.
Yep.
And it's probably going to sell out. It's probably already sold out. It's kind of blows. But, oh well. All right, moving into some stuff that's probably not going to sell out on the shelf. Marvel Legends. Avengers Infinity War Wave 2. These are picks from an Asian site. I think it was in Thailand or somewhere overseas. Singapore, maybe. I don't know. But we get to see the packaging. So we got Marvel's Black Knight. When did they ever change this guy? Does he have to be Black Knight? I don't know. But he comes with a leg to the Build-A-Figure. He comes with 3 different heads. He comes with the ebony blade. So that's pretty cool. He should have put this guy in the Rider series and give him like Pegasus, the winged horse. Would have been kind of cool. In case, Spirit. But there you go. Call Obsidian is the Build-A-Figure. Back of the packaging. This is nice. We're only getting the 6 figures. Every figure will be part of the Build-A-Figure. Not that extra like Iron Man that's just there.
Or no Spider-Man. Or...
Yeah. Same old effect pieces and all that kind of crap. Toiler 4 comes with a Stormbringer, comes with a hand or the arm. He does have his eye, as we see there. He's got a little bit of a scar.
Yeah. New hammer.
So Kind of
Yeah,
cool.
that's.
I do think that they should give you a sticker to put over that if you want them to have the patch.
Yeah.
But, oh,
They just like color it in with a marker.
yeah, it comes with a black Sharpie. Color right in this area. Have an adult supervise or adult do it for you.
Look at you wanting to paint like Hasbro. Go ahead.
Timmy, why's your sister got a black? Oh, I wish you wanted to be like Thor. So I painted up brown. But there you go. And then we got the blonde Black Widow. She comes with the torso.
Man.
Got that cheesy smirk. She looks like Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
That's Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah.
Or is she really someone else? We got the other Black Widow now in there. Bolivia, or I don't know what her name is, but here's Ant-Man with the smirk, removable helmet.
I do think that's cool. I like the removable helmet. That's kind of awesome.
Is it truly a removable helmet, or is it just a pop off the head, pop that one on?
Yeah. See, I hope it's a helmet. The head thing is cool, but I
think it just pops off.
You might be right.
Yeah, just too small. Too small. It doesn't look like it fits.
So what you're saying is really he's carrying a head, an extra head in his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That helmet don't look like it fit over his head, man.
Those sick bastards.
Look how elongated his head is.
It's like an eraser head, man.
Yeah,
he's got a big forehead. He's got a big forehead, and then the smirk makes it looks like he's holding food in his cheek or something. Like he's chewing something
for later. Boss, don't worry, I'll erase that with my head.
Is it a fucking chipmunk or what?
I know. He said he's got chipmunk cheeks.
Oh man, Ant-Man does come with the other leg for Cull Obsidian, and then you have to get the Wasp. She comes with the head of Cull Obsidian. She comes with an alternate head, unmasked. So that does look like you pop it off and all that type of stuff. So there we go. And everyone's favorite, Malachi.
Wow, it's like Braveheart.
It is.
Damn. Mel Gibson's gonna be pissed. Damn.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's the set, and then there is Cull Obsidian next to one of the smaller Marvel Legends Spider-Man there.
Nice.
Makes him look a lot bigger. That's cool.
Yep.
Shit.
All right, Jurassic World stuff. I don't know why, but I am feeling the itch. I don't know why. That huge T-Rex,
it's pretty cool looking. Actually, I want some Velociraptors.
Don't we all?
Yeah,
my boy Blue.
Yeah, kind of awesome.
I will. It will be a touching moment if Blue dies in the movie. Be like, man, damn, he had that thing since an egg. Oh,
yeah,
bad. But there's the Spinosaurus. All right, moving on. This is up for order, I believe, on NECA's website.
Oh, there it is.
So we got the throne.
The throne for everyone's favorite badass. I'm looking at him right now too. Clan leader, so cool looking.
Yep. Got a lot of intricacy in that, as far as the alien head, the queen head, tail, all that. I mean, that's nice.
It is.
All right, you guys, fans of Scott Ian? No,
not to have an action figure of him.
You don't want an action. All right, well there he is.
Pretty wicked though. Yeah,
I like the music, but not to have a figure of him.
No. All right, moving on. How about some turtles? Baby turtles.
Oh, baby turtles.
Oh, look at that.
That's pretty cool.
Pizza.
It is the final set. If you've been collecting the quarter scale turtles, why not do yourself a favor and buy this one too? not only do you get the baby turtles, but you get the added Michelangelo set nunchuck there for fellow chucker. Get the corn snacks. You get the pizza. Hopefully, you get a sewage smell.
Man.
Scratch and sniff a turtle.
Cowabunga.
Making the box look like dominoes.
Yeah. I wonder what's on the cover.
Yeah, well, see.
No, they're avoiding the.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Doesn't say dominoes, but it looks close to it.
Yeah, it is.
It says tile game.
Nice.
That's what they're going for. I love it.
All right, moving into Transformer news. This is dropped at Canadian Toys R Us's. So we got the movie masterpiece Barricade.
I know a Canadian will be happy. Hope I buy it. All right.
Cool.
Shout out to Tommy. What's up, big man?
He's probably already have it.
I bet he does. Yeah, I'm sure. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I'm over the movie. It's just something I want to kind of forget.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hasbro's got to make another buck off of it, push as long as they can.
I have heard really good things about the Studio series. Some people really like it. I mean, better paint apps, especially for a Hasbro release product.
Uh-huh.
The Grimlock's real nice.
Yeah.
I almost bought the Stinger.
Yeah, I actually did buy the Stinger.
Yeah. I almost did.
All right, fine.
I just backed out.
But I'm still looking for like that blackout. But
yeah.
The Takara versions will have no difference in paint and such. It's just going to be the writing on the package is going to be different. Obviously, it's going to be in Japanese and not English. So there you go. For all us Powder Prime fans,
Nice.
Look at
Abominus.
that.
Looks good, man. Looks good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I think we're gonna. Like I said, I think if you don't like this, just hang tough. We're gonna have add-ons. So.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm looking
Either
at
Perfect Effect or Transform Dreamwave.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the one I have now, and mine has a white helmet with yellow eyes, and it has stickers on the shoulders.
Yeah, I did too.
So this isn't the Takara one, right? They're not supposed to be changing stuff up, right?
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, maybe it's
It
somebody.
is strange.
Yeah, maybe it is the Takara version. Those sons of bitches are trying to pull something off.
Oh, bastards. Fuckers.
Damn them. Things that make you go, What happened to CNC Music Factory? Gonna make you sweat.
So it's real.
And yeah, we got the Nemesis Prime. Look at that.
I'm getting it.
Getting it.
I'm getting it. I like Nemesis Prime.
And that mold is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I get it.
Pretty cool mold.
I still haven't seen the Nemesis Black Rodimus. Has anyone seen that one?
Yeah.
I saw it in a store.
Yeah, I saw it.
I've seen
I
it.
walked right. I looked and I was like, oh wow.
Coaster's great.
Walked right by.
Tell them to ship it west. Let's get over the Mississippi.
Oh man.
Does look good. It comes with several different accessory pieces. You get the sword, a couple of swords. One of them actually transforms into a little bird-like creature, which was what was it part of? It was part of one of the Arms Micron Nemesis release. That thing right up there.
Oh look, it's an evil.
So
that's cool.
New head sculpt, everything. I mean, that's pretty nice. They're just redecoing Orion packs.
That's great.
Vehicle mode.
What would be like the Latin word for war? Because isn't Pax Latin for peace? I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm not really up to date on my Latin, but I think you can Google it.
Now I'm going to try. I'm curious.
Yeah, find out. Look it up. Looks good. I do wish that we would be getting, some more paint. Maybe, like Takara would do more, but oh well.
Bellum.
Bellum. Orion Bellum.
Yep,
Bella?
Ryan Bellum.
Bella would be. I mean, Twilight, she was a bitch. I didn't like her.
Bella? Nah, Bellum.
Oh, Bellum. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bellum? Really?
Bellum.
That's
Yeah.
its name.
That's what's
Bellum.
Bellamy? That
Latin word
DJ
for
dude
war.
from
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Bellamy. All right.
But I do agree, she was a bitch, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
sorry.
I avoid forks at all costs. All right, so up next, Flame Toys. This is their Fury model Optimus Prime. I think he's around, what, like 5-6 inches? Something like that. There's something you put together, pre-painted, not to be confused with their other bigger, larger Prime coming out. Look at that. Very stylized.
Yeah.
Pelvic thrusting.
I know, right? He's like, look at me. I'm well hung. I'm well hung.
Come get some Megatron right here.
Looks like try to kick me right here.
Yeah, man. Just get it out there, buddy.
One shall stand. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
One shall rise right here.
One shall rise.
Very nice. Nicely done.
There's the backside.
Damn.
So is this going to be like a HG, like Gundam model kit, something like that?
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
They're also doing a Starscream too, but don't have pics of that one. We've seen these from a different show, but this is finally color pics coming out.
Yeah. I'm down for this. If it's something like once you put it all together, it's solid and you could kind of like mess with it and pose it. Yeah,
I love that, man. Is this officially licensed or is this a third party? You know?
No, it's officially licensed.
Yeah,
that's
licensed.
awesome. Damn.
I'd be down for more stuff like this.
Oh yeah. I mean, I love the Bandai figure right stuff, and you know, obviously Gundam, everywhere.
It's not like insanely hard to put together, right?
No,
I think you can even do it, Russ.
Yeah, that's good. You know me. It has to be very kindergarten. You know what I mean?
You know me.
I'm not allowed to use
All
glue.
pinkies. I can't do it. This ain't good.
They say I get to sniffing. They're like, stop it. No.
Anesthesia you with some snips. Put those snips down, Russ. Walk away.
What the hell are you doing? Trying to lose a finger? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sold. Seeing these pics and I'm sold.
Yeah, it does look good.
It's pretty cool looking. I have to admit, I like it.
It's cool. I mean, the posability. I mean,
yeah,
it's
I'm sold.
Comes with his axe and rifle, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you love the cross Dimension X stuff, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'll definitely love the stylized.
Yeah. It's perfect, man.
Yeah. A couple of pairs of hands. I don't know what these clear white things are. Maybe they're for stand, maybe, or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
probably. Yeah.
Look good. All right, moving on over to the Transform Dream Wave. You want to enhance your 6-shot? Wait, now you can. New head sculpt, blades, some KFC type hands.
Nice. Oh, the hands are key.
I always feel like the hands look kind of big, though. Like, do you think the same, or do you think they look all right? Like, I feel like they look too big for the.
They are manly. Yeah, those are some Brock Lesnar hands.
Head sculpt looks kind of cool too.
Yeah,
anime-ish, real anime-ish.
Looks like you get a little bit more mobility out of it.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of awesome.
It's not bad. It's pretty cool. All right. If you got Superion, same company, it's coming out with an add-on kit for that mold.
Another one?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but this one has the things like this is the one I was thinking of. I saw the other day a picture of it, and it makes the thighs look thicker, so it looks better. You know?
Yeah.
I like it. But I might have to kick this other shit to the curb and get that.
Out of my house. Yeah, I do like the thigh pieces. It gives you hope for the Abominus.
Yeah, it does.
Yep. All they got to do is just repaint it.
And then they're also doing it with, or you could use it, I guess, for. I think it's its own thing.
I think it is a separate one. Yeah.
So here is the Perfect Effect and the Transform Dreamwave Computron set next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect Effect on the left. Not bad. This is done by Jim.
Looks good.
This is the United version.
I even like the feet better. Damn, they did a better job. Shit.
You like these feet more than this?
Yeah, I like the Dreamwave better. Perfect
Hands
Effect.
are okay. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember this, but
yeah,
chest piece fills out more.
uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
Covers up more of that bullshit.
I would like to see that light up kind of computation type thing that he had in his chest. I thought he did something when he was.
See, but in that Perfect Effect pick, they're not showing that the chest piece that they made for the Computron. It wasn't meant for the United version, but you could still fit it on there.
Yeah,
made
right.
The chest look better. Yeah,
I gotcha. Yeah, that's
so.
Oh, there it goes. That's the piece right there. Yeah.
uh-huh.
Wouldn't his chest light up when he was thinking?
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's the reason I hated him, man. When I was a kid, I was like, fuck that guy. He's gonna think
Nerd alert.
He's a nerd.
Oh man, I'd get flustered. I'm like, how's everyone not beating his ass? He's thinking about it and they're beating the fuck out of him. Great. Oh man. All right, sorry. Got it out.
Okay. That works. All right, so we have Volcanicus here. Perfect Effect on the left. You have the Transform Dreamwave set on the right.
No, that looks good. The Transform
Dreamwave, dude.
Looks really good.
I mean, damn. I have to say that's
much better.
Yeah,
man, that's one bulky motherfucker right there.
I still think Dinobots shouldn't combine, but okay, I'm gonna give it to him.
But here's the thing: Perfect Effect though has multiple sets. The nice thing about this set is it's all in one.
Yep.
So you don't have to go and buy like, I need this one, and that's the one I hate about Perfect Effect because they don't come out almost at the same time, and one will sell out, and then you're stuck with another, and you're waiting for a re-release or it goes up in price, and you're like, shit,
yeah,
I'm screwed.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
But yeah, this does look.
It
does make me kind of want to combine them.
I know. Me too. It's like, oh gosh.
Yeah.
Transform Dreamwave won that one. Yeah.
Also too that
I still
perfect.
find it kind of a little bit, side eye view and believe that Hasbro couldn't have done this.
Also, the Perfect Effect, they didn't have the proper limbs on that picture.
Yeah.
They weren't out yet.
Yeah.
But there's all the stuff you get. You get extra guns, swords, everything for their individual modes, which is nice.
Yeah.
Also, so that's cool. That's a nice plus.
And yeah, that's key because they didn't come with any of those weapons.
Not both of them. No, they didn't.
Damn.
Well, I mean the individual releases.
Yeah.
That we got didn't come with anything.
Yeah. Only a couple of them came with their swords, and a couple of them came with
their gun. Yeah.
That's it.
Now,
so that's.
Does anyone know the price on these? Like these sets, roughly.
I think those. No, they tend to be more expensive if that's the same company that came out with the upgrade kits for the Fensor and the Victorion.
Okay.
Those are like $80. It's probably gonna resell for like between 60 to 80. Well,
BBTS has the ones for Computron and Superion for $42.99, but the one for the Dinobot set is $64.
$64.
Probably it's a lot more stuff though. That's probably why.
Yeah, it's because of all the weapons.
Yeah.
So. And then again, the Perfect Effect are two different kits, as you can see it right there, 21 and 23.
Yeah.
So,
That's a good thing, man. One purchase buys everything, and you're done, and you're done, dude. You don't
Isn't
have to
it
wait
hilarious,
for the A
though?
and the B and whatever.
It seems like I've gone full circle with third party. I started off with Fans Project add-on kits.
Yes.
And then I went through all this, and now I'm getting add-on kits. I'm going backwards. Like, what the hell?
Back to it.
Damn.
I think it's kind of cool too that they had to put. I think they had to put a lot more work into fixing that Dinobot combiner though. So we got to charge more money for this shit.
Well, just to make it a little more proportionate, man. So
it
kind of balances out, man. So it looks good.
It does look awesome though.
It does. It looks good.
Dude, they got all these different little sets and everything else. See them in their dyno modes where they would be putting those pieces compared to Perfect Effect.
Yeah, I like how they put a spot for one of the Titan Masters to sit in.
Oh, the Perfect Effect one.
Yeah. Of course, you
like
can see
chair,
where
dude.
It's like a little robotics thing.
Yeah, you can see where he sits in combined mode, though.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
If you go back,
cool. You want to see where he It's a nice yellow stain looking.
Balls.
So I take it a seat is somewhere down there in the middle. Right,
it's a little warm down here, guys.
He's in the goosh.
He's like, dude. He's like, hey guys, I can't breathe. Get in our crotch.
You have to control it from the crotch. Most of the time when they combine, all the pilots go to the head. No, we go to the other head. That's where all the true thinking comes from. So,
That's awesome.
That is weird. Did anyone think about this? Go with it. Just go with it.
Just leave it alone. Just sell it like that.
Yeah. This is interesting. So a company called Free Play here is giving us an add-on kit for our Striker Manus from Make Toys, so we can use it with our Combiner Wars toys.
Mind blown.
So that is interesting. New shoulder pieces. It looks like in truck mode, he's got a new grill, cab pieces that go all the way to the back, new tires, such.
I can't. I could never do it. I'd be like, dude, it's like putting shit. It's like hanging shit on a nice looking. Yeah, I can't do it.
You get new feed. And why would you want to do this to your Striker Manus?
I don't know.
It's because that Combiner Wars Prime is so expensive and hard to get, right? Is that it? So they're like, what's the best alternative?
Wait. You mean to tell me the Combiner Wars Prime costs more than Maki Toy Striker Manus?
That thing is
on the second hand market.
Yeah.
It's like 100 and up. 80, 100 and up.
Holy cow!
You'd be crazy what it's been selling for.
Yep.
So back in the day when you saw it at Walmart on sale, you think
I know,
yourself,
right?
Man, I grabbed them all.
Yeah, no kidding. What a thought! That Prime you could
picked it up.
It's because of the upgrade kits, and then the Battle Core Prime, the white one, is becoming hard to get now too because they got the Nova Prime upgrade coming out for that one. So
yeah, I actually bought that one because I'm going to get the Nova Prime upgrade kit.
There's all the stuff you get for it. You get to add on to the back of it, so you can get a backpack. That's nice. So it did clean up nicely. Now it doesn't.
Yeah.
Wow.
And there's the combined mode. Like, oh, thank God, I can have my Striker Manus.
Yeah, because that's what I've always wanted to do. Put my nice, really cool looking figure with that. Yeah.
It's like making robots interchangeable with the Combiner guys back in the day of the 80s.
Yeah.
I'll just get a turbo and a crasher. Those would be my Stunticons. I'll just pop them on a bit. Motormaster.
Come here, Turbo. You're a fucking arm now. Click.
I might get this. Just to check it out. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I don't know.
Oh, you're gonna do that to your nice third party.
You know for a fact though, they're gonna come out probably with a Nemesis version for Noir.
Yeah.
There you go, Russ.
Never, not a chance.
You can, come on.
Not a chance.
And we never really had a Nemesis version of that Prime except for that E-Hobby one. That was that had like gold stuff on it. It wasn't the right color.
Oh yeah. That thing is expensive as hell now.
Yeah.
It came with the huge blade.
Yep.
I would have to apologize to him. I figure, like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna do it to you again.
As it's screaming as you're just looking at all these parts on it. Why are you doing this?
Get that shit off me.
But the concept behind it, I would love to have a Nemesis Prime combiner type thing. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
In a way.
So you just sold me, James. You just sold me. See?
Like a shattered glass Nemesis, type. I don't know. Here, let's see if we can sell people on this. We did Dino King. This is from Fans Project. We did Dino King before. it didn't do that well. We kind of finally got the piggy banks out so you could have the nice little, dinosaurs. We're going to do Monstructor finally. Here we go. We're going to sell it as a set for around $360. Does anyone want to buy it?
Dude, this is a straight repaint too.
Yep. That's exactly what it was in the G1.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
Yep.
well, then I take it back. Then.
I love the way Brian said that. There was like, dude, this is like a straight repaint.
Well, yeah. So
fucking great.
Yeah, my fault for not knowing that that's actually what he was on the show. So
Fans Project, to me, I've said negative things about them. I've also bought a lot of stuff from them. They are like a relationship I had with a girl, and I had a bad breakup. And it's just like, you go through like, oh, this stuff looks good. Oh, it's kind of shitty, but I forgive you. It's all right.
Yeah,
Keep going. Then it's like, oh shit, you're not doing this, and you're like, we're done. And then they come back with some, oh, we're finally releasing. Oh, okay, we can kind of get back together. And then it's like, oh shit, you're doing this. Fuck off. I'm done. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I don't want anything.
Yeah.
The girl that you dumped, and you keep going back and hitting it every now and then.
It's like, it's just like, no, it's still not good.
You just like the abuse, Jane.
I know.
I do.
You like the abuse.
Yeah.
So this is coming out. It's not going to sell. If you like Monstructor, it's a great character. If you've read, from IDW and all that type of stuff, I would totally wait. This is going to be cheap. It's not going to sell unless they're going to limit them, which I doubt.
And
this
then
is just desperation by Fans Project to get this mold out again, and it's like, oh, this is something we were supposed to do. Oops, we forgot.
And then there's another problem. Some of those characters, I look at them. Some of them look an awful lot like those. If you look at some of those Power of the Prime Dinobots and Terracons, some of them kind of look an awful lot like who those characters is supposed to represent.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. You got a point there.
I hope this set comes with Band-Aids, man, because, man, putting that Dino King together ate my hands up. Things are sharp, man.
It was right up there with Fans Project stunting.
Oh,
Yep. I know that pain.
Wow.
This guy and this guy need to be gold plastic, though, because this was the bitch back in the day of the original G1, I believe. Or maybe this is the guy. I think it was this guy, but gold plastic like crazy. It's a nice thing with Dino King, even though he's extremely expensive, he didn't have that issue.
Real.
But here we go. We have
like the Terracons and some of the Dinobots.
Yeah, they do.
I feel like Hasbro's gonna do it.
I think Hasbro's gonna redecorate their Predator.
I could be wrong.
Into these guys.
I could be. What?
That's what I think.
Good with Jay.
I think so.
No, see, we might think that's crazy, but remember, it's Hasbro. They'll do that.
Yeah.
All right, so we have Slog here. Love the name, Slog. We got Wildfly. You talking to me?
He kind of looks good by himself.
Yeah, he's got a cool bot mode.
This one does not. He looks like what happened to my leg?
Yeah, he sure does.
Scowl.
Yeah.
It's like, where's my lower half? I'm part of Energon. I should have a lower half that I should connect to.
Where are my feet?
Someone please paint my face. Ice pick.
Yeah, for real.
G1, anybody?
Get a brush. Get a
I think
brush.
G1 was a lot better.
Well, it had two little dots for the eyes, so but
Oh God!
All the paint went to this dude. Went to Bristol back.
Yeah.
I get all the gold accents. Screw you. You get to be a two-tone motherfucker. Actually, three. And then lastly, we got Bird Brain.
Bird Brain.
Looks like he's smelling his chest.
Yeah, man.
Jeez,
what is?
I will admit, I'm going to go back, hit that ass one more time, and I'm probably going to buy this set if it goes cheap.
I love it, Dave. I love it.
That's what it is. I won't buy this, though. Toy World's coming out with Constructor again. We're getting the yellow version.
Box set.
I still need to buy the regular version.
We have
the clear version, and then we got the yellow version. So,
you think this will come with all the corrections? All the fixes from the.
Yeah, I think so.
All right,
I am
so first.
still surprised that Zeta Toys hasn't done this yet. Just to be dicks, you know.
This is Toy World's bread and butter right here.
I'd like an orange one, man.
Yeah, orange.
An orange one, dude.
Maybe it's cool. The only plans they were able to hold on to. You can't take these. No.
I'll live vicariously through Deluxe. I'm sure he'll be buying this.
Oh yeah, you know he will. He'll get it.
I'll wait for that. All right, now moving on to Unique Toys. Vortex.
Wow.
I can look to the side.
Yeah.
Check out my backside.
Chunky.
I like the blades.
Yeah.
I like the way they sit.
I can run with my crotch pointed one way, my legs pointed another.
Yeah.
My dick says one thing, but my legs say, gotta go this way.
That's right. Follow the pointer.
Can't hit that ass anymore. Or vehicle mode. Vehicle mode looks actually really good.
I think it does. Looks really awesome. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, so far of what I've seen out of this set, of course, the Swindle is awesome looking, but this isn't bad either.
Yep. I like the fact that you can attach the guns, and they look like they are legit for the helicopter mode.
Right. Like they look like you could see a helicopter carrying some heavy ass. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Here he is next to Zeta, which is miles. I mean, just look at the difference between the two. Zeta on the left, and then Unique Toys on the right. I mean,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, we got like about a $30 difference between these two. That's what they are. Yeah, I mean,
this looks. I know people like this, and it's the first one that came out, but it just seems more something Hasbro.
Yeah,
like Takara, Hasbro, Takara.
I think it's the colors. It's probably the colors, man.
It's the colors, but the feet, the legs are chunky here, and they got a lot of kibble on the side. Here now, it's like TFC Toys.
You know, I think they did. I think they put a lot more of their effort into the combined mode for that. I really do. I think they kind of said, we'll sacrifice. We don't care. You know.
Oh wow, those alt modes are close. Very close.
Yeah, I like that Unique Toys alt mode way better. It looks like a real military helicopter.
Yeah.
It does. The other one looks like a Pelican. I don't know.
Yeah. A Pelican.
It looks better. Yeah, Unique Toys looks better in both modes.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Don't forget we have Ocular Max. I was like, what? Get that.
It's
like we were thinking he should be a plane. Oh, just redesign Blast Off just a tad bit.
Yeah.
I see that.
Yeah,
but we have the Sunbow one. We have Unique Toys, Zeta, Ocular Max in their vehicle modes. Comparing them. Yeah, I think Unique Toys.
Yeah, I mean, Unique Toys. I think is their individual modes are going to be really nice, and in the combined mode, use the Zeta Toys combined mode. I'm just setting it up there, and these guys in front of them. So,
man, I'm so thankful I don't have to make this decision.
You're not in on these, Brian?
Nah, I don't have the room.
I feel you, Brian.
I'm just gonna get the Swindle. I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna get the Swindle and put them on the shelf. I know. I want to make fun of me. Oh, fuck the other Combaticons. I'm getting the only one that counts.
This one reminds me of Riptide. That's what they need, the old 80s show.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so here we go. There they are next to the Unique Toys, next to the actual Sunbow or cartoon version. Now, I'm sure you could point up those, the helicopter props, propellers there, but it's not bad.
No, he just looks a little thicker than the cartoon one. That's all. But I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but what
sometimes the
what can you do? What can you do?
yeah. I mean, it's a lot of shit there, you know.
All right, we got Blast Off.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. I like the way he looks, man.
Yep. Still don't know how all those Combaticons fit in you.
Did that actually happen in one of the episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruticus was like, I'm going to get inside you even though you're a part of me now, so let's think about that.
Yeah, they messed up in the animation.
Oh, yeah.
Mass shifting.
Yeah.
Mass shifting.
Hey, if Astro
Don't let your
Train
future
can do
self
it,
see your past. But, yeah.
fucking Astro Drain had fucking Devastator in there. Come on, man.
Yeah, no shit, right?
Alt mode doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
The tail fin looks a little weird, but
The wings look a little short and stubby to me
yeah,
too.
they do. Very aerodynamic.
Yeah, a little short, stubby wings. I mean, the main thing about the shuttle is it's really like a glider, you know. So I mean, it's so. Yeah, he's just gonna fall at the fucking sky with those wings. Actually, the top side they don't look as bad. Looking from the top view. Maybe it's a camera angle. Looks, looks a little stubbier than they are.
I'm glad he can plug his gun onto his top side.
Because every space shuttle needs a big fucking cannon on the top.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh man.
And there's Zeta next to Unique Toys.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but you can tell the difference. You can see it's a quality difference, man.
The feet look like actual feet on the Unique Toys.
Yeah.
I just don't like this kibble. Like, let's accordion this spot into each other and just slap it right here.
But you could take that off, no, right?
I don't know.
You
but
might
then
be
you
able
have to have that extra piece stored somewhere.
Yeah.
And I get it's all about combined mode.
That's it, pretty much. But I agree. I mean, for me, if you're going to do a combined team, you need to worry about those individual modes too. It's not just because it's not all about the combined mode. You need to look at both of them.
And then the Unique Toys actually matches the tune. Colors. That two-tone brown, purple, and gray.
Nice. Kind of like the shuttle mode more on the Zeta a little bit.
Yeah. I do a little bit.
If they had
because
this,
of the wings, I guess.
Would have been nice. Yeah, it's definitely the wings.
The wings, bro. Yeah.
I didn't correct.
This looks better too up here. This looks weird, like.
Yeah.
Oh, the thrusters and stuff.
It looks like a shuttle. Looks more like a shuttle.
Yeah.
But it's more tune accurate.
Yeah.
And now look at the feet.
Oh yeah. Oh, so I guess Zeta got it right.
Yeah. He did have ugly ass feet in the cartoon.
One thing about
feet.
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if you look at the Sumbo bot, right, you can see on his forearms. That's obviously has something to do with the nose cone of the Shoto, and like the same thing with his chest plate, and obviously in the Unique Toys bot one, I mean that's all faux stuff on the chest plate. It'd be kind of cool if they actually tried to engineer the transformation to do that. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it would look better. I don't know, but
yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of. It seems like let's do a fake, look, and it's this. I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, because in combined mode in the tune, actually, that shuttle became part of his chest piece.
Yep. This right here doesn't make sense, right?
Yeah, because he the shuttle became part of his chest piece, but yet he was an arm also. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's like the same thing.
Two cockpits right there. Yeah, it's like the same thing. It's the same thing with Freddy King and Dive Bomb. Dive Bomb used to jump on his back and it was the wings, but he was still the arm also. So like, what the hell?
He cloned himself. Yeah, this is weird. It does look good in combined mode.
Yeah, it's pretty. I just look how it's just streamed nicely. The lines are nice. I don't know, man.
It's Vortex is doing it for me.
It
I
looks,
like the way that looks.
yeah. Look how clean it looks. It's amazing.
It looks cleaner.
Yeah, this is pretty sad. That's like, hey,
Yeah.
what the hell is this? Must be the blast off that this guy gets into or somewhere.
I mean, other than that, that's kind of stupid looking, but
It's blowing my mind right there.
That's the way it was, man. That's the way it was in the cartoon, dude. That's the same way it was.
All right, for all you Gigapower fans out there, their sludge graviter is coming out in the metallic paint scheme, which is what everyone wants. Seems like they always put out the chrome and it's got some issues, and then the metallic one usually has them fixed. But it's coming out, so there you go. You can see the back of it. Still good, but if you've already picked up all the Fans Toy stuff, this is irrelevant. Unless you're double dipping like Jisk or something. But I think if they re-release their older stuff again, then this might work. But they're so far, from each other as far as releases, it doesn't make sense. They sell out, and this one comes out. And if you're just getting into the game, it's like, okay, I got this one now. I'm screwed.
Too late, yeah.
Yeah, or you have to mix and match. I get a chrome version, I get a metallic version, and then I'm like stuck with whatever else I can get. So
yeah.
I'm telling them, they make it seem like their stuff is a real limited run or something, and they're hard to get, man. You go on eBay and they're expensive if you can find them. So
true.
Or you're taking the chance to buy from a Chinese seller.
Oh no!
Hopefully, you don't get a nice charm bracelet or a sticker.
Because send you a knockoff.
Here's a picture of what you were gonna get with me giving you the finger, like with the money. Yeah. So.
Gonna send you some like a dollar store knockoff.
Then you a Hasbro slut.
They'll just send you the box with a few figures thrown in there and for the weight, and that's it.
But here is Wei Zhang's Ultima Guard, their Omega Supreme, which we were all hoping it would be like $100.
Yeah.
But that didn't work out.
Was it
denied?
When we were at having the weekend of Awesome Con, we were all having a conversation about this, and Jason Lowry was talking to you, saying it's crazy when KOs are starting to get as expensive as like the real deal.
Yeah,
I started laughing. Yeah, that's kind of nuts.
It's original though. It's not a KO.
Yeah, I know, but it's
check that out. Styrofoam, I'm in.
Look at.
Don't worry, Brian. I'm in. You got that flood. It's gonna float.
Yeah, I might get it just for that.
Dude, that's gonna give you dick cancer, dude.
Give you dick cancer. Okay. So we're all screwed because all the stuff from the '80s came in styrofoam. Great. I'm glad I had some kids before it just fell off.
It's the flag from the KO.
We're all gonna die anyway. So it doesn't matter how the fuck you die.
I'm sorry, sir, but did you handle a lot of styrofoam when you were a child? Yeah, that's the reason why you have dick cancer. You should have stuck to plastic.
That's nothing to do with those power lines I grew up under.
Russ had a lot of paint when he was growing up.
Yeah,
wasn't good.
I love it.
Fucking lead, brother.
So we saw everything you get in the styrofoam there. We see right here how do you use the screwdriver to unscrew some holes, put in some batteries, so we can have the tank right around. Should have been like a pullback, like those penny racers. That would have been kind of fun. And to balance it out, you got to put a penny in there. But
I will tell you, that's a kind of a really cool, attractive part of this for me is that it actually will ride on the track and go around. That's pretty awesome. At least that's what I heard. I don't know if it does it for how well it does it, but
it's like the closest thing to a G1.
Yeah,
including the styrofoam. So
yeah,
right. It's a win-win, bro. Can't go wrong.
Right down to the dick cancer. All right.
Yeah.
So the side, unfortunately, the track's accordion.
Yeah.
Fold.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. So they took a picture of this thing right here. They got some tea going, Right there, that's going there. But then you got the Xbox 360 looking thing, or maybe it's Xbox One right there. But the TV's over here. So what the hell? Like, honey, I need something for the back. Well, move that shit over there so it looks like you don't have anything. All right, that looks good.
I wonder what's on that painting or what that picture is.
It's like a leg. Stick.
Fuck the figure. What's going on in the
background? I know. What's going on in the
background?
They got a green light switch. That's pretty cool. I would love to see a pair of eyes just right here.
What's in the bucket?
Picture.
What's in that red bucket, man? I want to know what's in that.
What's in the fucking bucket?
What's in the bucket, man?
What's in the fucking red bucket? Send in here. What's in the fucking buckets? KFC, and actually have KFC. You know, like, and I'm not talking the chicken. Just a whole bunch of KFC hands. All right, so here we have it in a nice dramatic pose.
Boy, that waist swivel breaks the fuck out of the skull. God damn. Oh, look. We're going to fucking square it off.
The legs. Look at that. I mean, that's weird.
Yeah, it
down
is.
There by the calf.
I do like the line work on the thighs, though, or whatever, like that's molded and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Oh, the inside of it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did on the outside, too. But how come they don't have this thing posed
right?
with the Triptychon in its hand, like they're
Absolutely.
doing with all the other ones?
Or breakdancing?
Yeah.
Yeah, doing the standing on one leg and shit.
Oh, the little dude, medical guy, can do the Iron Man pose. So that's cool.
What's the deal with that dude?
Such garbage.
I have no idea.
Who the hell is that guy?
I don't know.
Who invited that guy?
Who invited that guy?
Who invited that guy?
There's the tank with the rocket. It's a really small rocket. I don't know if I can get in there prime. Not bad. All right, so here it is, kind of out of the box, and let's put together.
It's that bucket again.
Oh yeah, there's that bucket.
Bucket.
Oh, the painting's gone though now. Was it higher up? Interesting.
And now let's see.
Oh, he's got a doily. He's got a doily, but the cup is not on the doily, so that's a fail. Get the hell out of here with that shit. If you ain't gonna use the doily coaster there, what's the point?
You missed.
Yeah, I have fail. I don't want to look at these pictures anymore.
Join into Plastic Fanatics this week, where we found out that James has a couple of hang-ups with doilies.
I'll let a lot of shit slide, but fuck, man, that doily, that better be on the doily.
Shit better be cleaned up. Shoes are off. Use a coaster if it's presented to you, and you take that coaster everywhere you go.
Carry that bitch.
Nice. There's the inner workings of the bot. Looks like he can hold it with one hand. Got a target right here. Place penis here. Place the rocket ship here.
Insert rocket ship here.
Jump on my junk, baby. Woo.
I don't know. We're taking this to a dark place.
Well, that would be. I think that would be his butt. Anyway, the target's on his butt.
Oh,
got a target on
or
his
maybe
ass.
not. Yeah.
If that's the case, I don't know if it's better or worse.
Alrighty. We get to see the bottom of his foot, so we get to see, I guess, the swirly kind of plastic, or is that a design of some mythical creature?
Depends. It depends on what you
plastic.
do. You mind having swirly plastic?
Well, I know some don't like that kind of like, oh, it's got that kind of.
It's
like,
whatever you see in your mind.
It makes it cheap looking. Yeah, I know. It's like it's a bird flying into a spider. No, it's a creature. I don't know.
But if you ask them, what's this? And they'll say, it's meant to be there.
Yeah, I know. Art. It's its tag.
It's art. Whatever you want it to be.
Oh, who the fuck just said it's art? That's awesome. Oh man, that's great. Yeah.
So this Omega bats for the other team. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah.
Because of that target. on his back. So
Definitely.
Wow.
It's for this other Omega to kind of know where.
Yeah. Okay.
But here he is next to Fans Toys.
Yeah, he's a little shorter, not just a tiny bit, but
Well, Gabriel's shorter too.
that's true. He is
Just a tad.
just a tad. Yeah, it's like really close. So
Let's see what we got.
Wait up. Yep. Hey, way to not be able to put your Autobots sticker on straight on your Fans Toys.
Fail. He got his priorities. Oh no, I guess there's Megatron right there. I was like, oh, he's using the Combiner Wars Megatron for his masterpiece stand-in.
That guy's got my style. That's what I do.
Brian's like, I got to use this fucking thing for something.
And now he's got the upgrade kit on his Megatron. So yeah, good job, man.
Yeah.
So there we go. We have him next to Fort Max.
That's a tall motherfucker. Man.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anytime I see something next to Fort Max and it like stands up next to him, I'm going, holy shit, that's tall.
So do you think
But that's the Fans Toys.
I know the Fans Toys was. Oh yeah, that is. That's weird.
Yeah, it is.
Fail. Moving on. So the Fans Toys and the Toy World's Devastator, they scale nicely together, or would you rather have Gabriel, the X9's Omega, with Toy World's Devastator?
They do scale nicely together. Dust doesn't have them set up right now, so I can show you. But
oh, what's he doing?
I think he went to bed. It's been a long day. Maybe. But Devastator is supposed to be shorter than Omega.
Well, yeah, I know, but is it too big of a
too big of a height difference?
I mean, no. I mean,
Right.
I think scale is not an issue with these Omega choices that we have, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
It's negligible in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
So we know Dust is probably getting X-Trans spots here. Toro, their cliff jumper. Anyone else getting it?
That looks pretty good.
That looks damn good.
Seeing that picture right there, yeah.
Would anybody would have liked the windshield smoked blue?
I mean, it ruined it, didn't you, Frogman? You had to ruin it.
I'm gonna.
Well, that's the first thing. That's the first thing I see. I was like, "What's to do with the windows? Smoke them."
It's not a Mustang. I get it.
It doesn't look finished to me, but so hopefully that's not final. But like the way it actually looks overall is pretty good.
Well, it looks awesome. No, but I'm just asking, like, what are you all's?
No, I
take the windows black.
Yeah, me too.
I blacked out.
Yeah, not blue, but
not blue,
gray. Gray. Yeah,
like a smokish gray. Yeah, it looked cool, man. Yeah.
It's probably the best looking clip jumper I've seen.
It is, man. Out of all of them, it's the nicest one.
It is pretty cool.
I don't really care what alt mode looks like because it ain't gonna be an alt mode on the shelf. So this is fine.
Fuck cliff jumper. I'm getting a hubcap.
Cliff jumper. I'm gonna buy myself another freaking Bumblebee.
That was my first Transformer, man. Was hubcap.
Really?
My mom thought it was Bumblebee, and I'm like, "Mom, it's not Bumblebee, Mom." She's like, "It's yellow. That's not the right one, Mom."
Oh, man, that explains a lot, man. No wonder you got all this pent-up rage.
Yeah, dude. I had a mother that tried, but she failed.
Oh damn!
You have failed my childhood. All right. Yes.
No, I'm just laughing at what he said.
We're not laughing with you, Russ. We're laughing at you.
I know it's okay. I laugh. I just find it funny.
All right. Up next, DX9's Ranton.
Dude, what a fail with the name.
Sounds like a meal.
Yeah, Dutch, Plitskin, and now Ranton.
I don't even know what that is, man. What do you do that
Sounds
for?
like a meal, man. It's like someone saying, "You want some Ranton with it?" Yeah,
I want some Ranton.
Maybe it's a Ranton with it. I'll take that.
Oh, jeez.
Noodles in my Ranton, please.
Yes. Yes. Perfect.
I see what you did there, James. Noodles. I got it.
Oh man. So there you go. That is it. So we're done.
Nice. Very nice.
Yes.
All right, bathroom breaks if you need them. We'll be back in 10.
I'm going to go get them. I'll be right back. I'm going to go get them.
Intermission.
Intermission.
Get your snacks, get whatever you need.
Is that a warning?
Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't yet already. I'll go over the chat here in a second. We got 20 people watching, 15 likes.
Get those likes up.
So
that's unacceptable, people. Hit the like button.
Let's see. What Blast from the Past are we doing? Oh, yeah. I was going to do 2 Blast from the Past this week, but I'll just do one and we'll do the other one next week. They kind of go hand in hand in a way. But
oh, really?
Yes. Oh, indeed. Said hand. Let's see. What else? Anything you guys looking forward to coming out? Next Marvel Legends wave.
I'm definitely looking forward to Fans Toys RC coming soon, I believe. I'm looking forward to the next Figure Arts Vader that should be out next month.
Nice.
And I'm really looking forward to this movie next week. Infinity War.
Really?
Yes.
Yep.
You're actually going to see that?
For sure.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Got my tickets.
I'm sorry. Alrighty. No, that should be good. I'm
all right.
Looking forward to it. I'm just the one thing that I need to not go into already into that movie is the fact that, man, this is a 2-parter. I have to wait another year. Man, this is gonna suck. I hate that feeling of just having to like, all right, how are they going to end it? And I'm just going to be like, oh, I'm going to be like waiting, can't wait.
Everybody dies.
But James, it's a comedy, so it'll probably cheer you up, right?
Oh, well, Thor's in there, so yeah, it's probably going to go for best comedy.
And the Guardians, dude.
Oh my God, it's going to be.
You're going to be laughing your ass off.
I will. I guess I don't have to go in there drinking.
It's going to be interesting to see how they balance the comedy, though, with the characters and stuff involved. I'm sure they'll balance it.
And the whole gravity of the situation.
I mean, I hope. I mean, I will hope.
All right. Frogman, where are you? Disappear. Oh, let me go through the chat.
You might have went to get a drink.
Yeah, well, that's what we got to do. Okay, so we got Sunday Heat Collection BB ZXA3 Rudy S. It only lets me go back so far, so I may have missed people before that. K-Tron's here, Eric BX, Super Dimensional, Russ the Muss. What is it? ID Steeler 000. Cool. Mark 44 Prime, P Ferguson 19, Randy Books. Cool. Check your Costco for the $70 Batmobile. Pretty cool. Oh yeah. That's dope. Luckily for me, even though I traded it off, look on eBay. Maddie Mattel has an eBay account, and they were selling that thing for $63, free shipping.
Wait, what? Who?
The Batmobile, the Justice League Batmobile back in the day.
Wow.
And a lot of like Master Universe stuff you can get for like $10 to $15. That was really cool. Let's see. We have 22 people watching and 18 likes. We will start the Blast from the Past when we hit 22. Not going watchers and 18 thumbs up.
It's like when you guys have like a look at a female figure. You ever like turn it around and look at its ass to make sure they got the ass right?
No.
No, you don't.
No.
Well,
no.
forget.
Just keep your camera off there, Russ.
That's
just forget I said anything.
It's like random moments with Russ. Do it. Remember, check out your female bot's ass to make sure it's right.
Let's go.
It's going back.
Like they sculpted that kind of funked up. Anyway, no. Or sometimes you go, "Wow, that looks good." All right.
I'd hit that.
What?
Oh man. Interesting.
Oh god.
21 to 20.
Sorry,
I
didn't mean to.
We have to have a little talk afterwards, Russ.
I know. I didn't mean to break the show.
have a little talk.
Thanks, Russ.
Who was Sunday Heat Collection? What was the site? It was just eBay. You go to eBay and you look for the seller Mattel, excuse me, or I think it's Mattel or Matty Collector. I don't know. They have a lot of their old stuff that they had on MattyCollector.com, and you can get it for really cheap. I got like 3 of the Skeletor's bots, or his Doom bots and all that type of stuff, and it was pretty good. They have a lot of good stuff there. And they had the Justice League Batmobile for $63 something with free shipping. It's not like free priority mail, but hey, it's huge.
Free.
The box is huge and it's free. I mean, put that into the cost of it. But I could see going to Costco and getting it in hand, so you have it right away, because I love that. So definitely. All right.
That's a cool Batmobile, man.
Yep. I'd never take it outside though to test it out, but. All right, we got 21 likes, 22 people watching. I guess it's good enough. There we go. Again, the Blast from the Past, I'll have it in the description, the link to it, so you can go right to it, and so you don't have to worry about all of our banter and crude jokes and all that type of stuff that we talk about.
Come on, you don't want to hear about female figure asses and stuff?
Yeah, you don't want to hear about Russ's like
his little fetish.
Yeah. I like to be dominated, and I love that robot ass.
Oh my god, it was a robot ass?
No, it wasn't a robot. It's an X-23, which is kind of worse. But...
Oh,
Russ,
X-23.
Jesus.
Really? Right on. That's dope. Okay, you guys can see the Blast from the Past.
Is she like 13 years old or something like that?
Is she really?
Oh, wow. Russ has a van. He's got kids. He's on
You
the
should
prowl.
be ashamed of yourself, Russ.
I am. I'm going to have to go and hard myself.
I am really going to have a talk with you once the show's over, son.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
All right. So here we go. Taking a look at G.I. Joe, actually the Rise of Cobra. Is this like it was last week when I was looking at Transformers the movie and we were actually looking at the live action movie and we were actually, I flipped it on you? I don't know.
Oh,
this came out in 2009. This was probably the worst thing Hasbro did for the franchise, in my opinion. This killed it. And then they came back with, I had to put it in Spanish, but they had Retaliation here.
Yeah.
I will admit Lady J was a little bit more, I don't know, a little bit better on the eyes than Scarlet.
Well,
really?
Lady J was always hotter than Scarlet.
Lady J was, she always did a little bit more.
You didn't like Scarlet?
Don't get embarrassed.
She's pretty, man.
Scarlet was okay. She was like a tomboy.
Okay.
I don't really care.
She was
the whole storyline behind the original Rise of Cobra was like, okay, so she's hooking up with Riptide? Like Marla Wayans? Really? Like,
yeah, that was weird. Well, that was Duke's girl.
Yeah, or I thought it was Snake Eyes girl. Someone's girl. Ripcord.
Yeah.
Ripcord doesn't need that crap, but it's like, okay. But we got The Rock playing Roadblock, I guess. We got Firefly this time. We got Bruce Willis coming in. I'm surprised he wanted to do the movie.
General Hawk, right? That we playing?
No, Joe Colton.
No,
I think. He was Colton. Yeah, he was the original Joe, I guess.
Did The Rock talk in rhymes?
No, he didn't. No. It would have been nice if he did. Oh well, but he's come a long way. I mean, Rampage, and all this stuff. Baywatch. I mean, it helped launch his career, I guess. But unfortunately, they killed off Duke.
Yeah, why did they have to do that?
Because
not only him, they killed off a lot of the guys.
They killed off every one of them.
Yeah, dude.
It's just insane, man.
It's because they weren't able to do it in the original animated movie.
Exactly.
But yeah, there you go. Channing Tatum. Yeah. Or we like to call him as Gambit. Oh, God, I'm not looking forward to that either.
So is it basically like...
if it ever gets made.
It's like basically them saying that this movie's gonna suck, so why don't you just kill everybody off and
Essentially.
end it?
Marlon Wayne's playing Ripcord. Yay. Okay, there's Scarlet.
Hey.
Okay.
Now that's
Dude, she's pretty, bro.
yeah. No,
Not as pretty as Lady J.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're both beautiful women, but you can't count Scarlett out. She's gorgeous, man. Look at that.
Frogman, you gotta think of the redheads, don't you, dude?
I love redheads, bro.
I
love redheads. Man.
Does she kind of have the same kind of like armor as the Wasp?
Yeah.
Kinda looks like
I
it.
don't know.
Oh, you sound like two nuts in a cock going. Okay, sorry.
Oh, a little bit. We got Snake Eyes, which I didn't mind that Ray Park was doing it, but I didn't like the fact that he had a molded in mouth. Like really, his mask. It looked weird. So, and then Storm Shadow, yeah, okay. Storm Shadow's okay.
It's pretty cool.
He doesn't really fit having a gun there.
Yeah, I was just
ninja
thank you, James. I was just about to ask, WTF?
Maybe,
No throwing stars for me. I just need an automatic.
maybe it's a grappling gun.
Could be.
It's new in him.
It's a
New and
gas
improved.
pellet gun so he can disappear. So good. All right, now I was just bullshitting. We're not going to take a look at the. We're going to take a look at the 1987 G.I. Joe the movie, Real American Hero. We looked at last week Transformers the movie. If you haven't checked out that Blast and Fast, go check it out. It is pretty good. Said it pretty good. We talked about it.
Yeah, man.
All right,
That's good.
That was a good one, actually. I think.
Yeah.
That was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But G.I. Joe, but that movie was a turning point for Transformers. A lot of things happened. There was from season 1, 2, and then it changed, and that's how they introduced that change.
Mm-hmm.
Not just with the toys, but with how the story was going, with new characters and such. G.I. Joe the movie here did not do that. You may think it might have, and we'll get into that just in a little bit, but it was more of a capping stone on the original Sunbow production, toy animation, Hasbro kind of collective group. Came out again in 87. It was supposed to come out before Transformers, but it got delayed. Duke was supposed to die, and we were supposed to see that first. And maybe that would have changed things with Transformers, with the outcry. But unfortunately, it flipped, and then so Duke was then, that whole story arc was changed. There is no actual rendition of that death scene, as far as I've seen, like story, art or all that kind of stuff. There's some little hints, but there's no actual, dubbed dialogue for it. So, which is unfortunate because I would really wanted to, how did they do that? Oh, he's dead. And the funeral was supposed to happen before the final scene in the movie when they go and go after Cobra Law and all that type of stuff. But all right, so Sunbow Productions, along with Marvel Productions and Toy Animation, gave us this great release. All right, who's vacuuming?
Yeah.
Yes.
Get off your damn dial-up.
Is it me?
I don't know. Are you moving?
Here, I'll go
around?
quiet for a minute.
Oh, it's nice. Oh,
Yep.
man.
Oh, look at that, man. Peace and quiet.
Stop rubbing X-23's ass. She's not a genie. Not a freaking lamp. Give me 3 wishes.
I can't help it. She's a smoking hot little piece of ass. I can't help it.
Rub that rubber.
I'm one of those creepy guys in a van. Golly.
Here we go. So here we go. Just I can picture. I wish for. All right. So real quick, the cast. We had a very all-star cast. Not only did we have the voice actors from the show, and that's the other thing too. Going back to Transformers, we were introduced to new characters like Hot Rod, Indorodimus, Ultra Magnus Cup, Galvatron.
Wetsuit. That's an actual name of the character.
What?
Wetsuit. I don't even remember that.
Oh my god, that's the dude always clash with Leatherneck.
Well, wetsuit.
Oh my
I
goodness.
don't remember.
Yep.
All right, well, you're gonna have to be on next week.
Navy SEAL versus Marine.
Yeah.
So this was, we got some introduction to certain GI Joes, and then we got an introduction to some, some Cobra higher up on the food chain. You can also say, but nothing that was pivotal like Transformers. Okay, so most of these characters were already pre-established. But here are the cast. If you want to know, I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can see that they've transitioned over from most 80s cartoons and Transformers, especially like Jack Angel, Michael Bell, Greg Berger, and all that. So Corey Burton, Brian Cummings, Ed Gilbert, Peter Cullen. Oh, he was Xandar Nemesis Enforcer, and a random scientist.
Yeah,
Nemesis Enforcer.
That was.
Have any of you guys seen the movie?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
There's one.
I love that movie.
Okay, so just making sure I'm not spoiling anything. We did have a couple of bigger names. Don Johnson was Lieutenant Falcon. Burgess Meredith was Globulus.
Yeah,
and we had Sergeant Slaughter as Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we had some names, but not like we did with Transformers, where the budget was, we need Robert Stack, we need Orson Welles, Leonard Nimoy. They should have brought in over William Shatner to play like Lieutenant Falcon or something. Just all that stuttering. Dude, what do you need? But there's the cast, and you can see what we have. Who? Oh yeah, good old Bumblebee or Peter Parker from Spider-Man: Amazing Friends.
Yeah.
Yep. You got Neil Ross, E.J. Ward. Lifeline was Stan Wojno Jr. Interesting. I'm butchering names, but whatever. All right, so it came out on VHS the same year. Unfortunately, because it came out after Transformers, and Transformers, like we talked about last week, didn't do well at the box office, along with My Little Pony. This did not hit theaters. It went straight to video, and then it also went straight to TV in a movie format, and then it was broken into 5-part miniseries that was introduced by Sergeant Slaughter and all that type of crap. So this is the first release on VHS. If you don't know what a VHS is, I'm sorry. Google it. You're not missing much.
He's not missing much. It was it's archaic.
93 minutes of pure G.I. Joe fun. And I'm going to get hate from Transformer fans, but I enjoyed G.I. Joe more than Transformers.
I did too. Yeah.
I liked the toys more. I had more of the toys.
Yeah.
And I just liked watching the cartoon a little bit more than.
You're not alone, bro.
You're not alone.
Yeah. Did you? I'm just.
The analyzer.
I like this movie too. I was kind of curious. How they introduced the new cast with G.I. Joe for Transformers, but with G.I. Joe the movie, it was like 3 new characters, right? Besides the new bad guys.
There was like 5 or 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Did you enjoy those new characters better than you did the new characters they introduced for Transformers, maybe? Do you think?
No, because this didn't happen. This happened after the series. I mean, G.I. Joe went from 1982 to 1994.
Okay.
And then this was the capping stone for Sunbow, and Sunbow, they split off. And so no more Visionaries, no more Transformers, no more G.I. Joe. And who picked up G.I. Joe? Dick. D-I-C. And so that in itself kind of was like the 5 Faces of Darkness of Transformers. We kind of got some linkage to this movie of like how, spoiler, we see Cobra Commander as a snake, and then he comes back into his humanoid form, and we have Python Patrol, we have all this type of stuff. Next week, we will look at the true kind of introduction of season 2 characters, and their, and what Transformers a movie did for Transformers this series, which is Arise, Serpentor, Arise. We will be looking at that next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to look at it this week, but it's going to be too long, and I didn't know. So, but we have Kid Rhino or Rhino Animation took over the licensing, and 2000 and all the way to 2010, we got the VHS, and then we also got the special edition DVD. This gave us the 5.1 audio, which so far this has been the best one for audio, as far as I know. Besides getting the 25 original public service announcements, hey, open up a window if you're going to be painting in the garage. Don't swim in the ocean after eating or when there's a lightning storm.
And now you know.
Now you know, and knowing is half the
It's half
battle.
the battle.
G.I. Joe is the code name for America's highly trained special mission force. Its purpose, defend human freedom against Cobra. And, you know, but this is terrorist organization trying to rule the world. They never give up. They're always there, fighting freedom, kicking your ass over here. And you got G.I. Joe Blu-ray and DVD combo pack that came out through Shout Factory in 2010 to present. They got the licensing. This, unfortunately, does not give us the 5.1 audio, which is a fail in my eyes. You get better quality as far as picture, but you don't get the sound, which I thought was just stupid. But if you remember this movie, you know that it has a very kick-ass beginning.
Yeah.
Yep. You know, going around and hits the G.I. Joe and, you know, emblem, and then it goes into the
4th of July celebration. Cobra chooses to attack.
A little bit better than what Transformers did with, like, all right. I don't know. I liked it, but this is what it went into for the next season.
Yeah.
You got different characters. Other characters went away, but they did relate a little bit to the movie. Like Cobra Commander's now in this suit after, you know, getting into his more humanoid form since he was.
Yeah. After he turns back.
Well, I remember having that version of him too.
Yeah.
That was a cool looking version.
That is a cool looking version.
But we got introduced to like Scoop. We got introduced to Captain Gridiron here, and Nagahide, Metalhead. Destro's now his own kind of entity as the Iron Grenadiers and all that type of stuff, or Grenadiers. So, who knows? And then we got introduced to Python Patrol, Tiger Force, Slaughters, Marauders.
Yeah,
Slaughters, Marauders. Yeah.
So, gonna look at some snippets of the show. It all starts off basically. Cobra Commander got, you know, he's no longer the head dog for the Cobra organization. It's Serpentor, and he's calling Serpentor out for his blundering.
Yeah.
And Serpentor's like, screw you, dude. You're the blunderer. And then this introduces us to a character, new character, named Pythona. Which we never, we'll look at the toys a little bit later, but we did not get a toy of her back in the day.
Wait a minute.
Nope.
Wasn't Serpentor? Wasn't he born in this movie? Like
nope,
they
that's
created...
Rise Serpentor, right?
Rise Serpentor, right?
Yeah,
that's one of the reasons why I kind of wanted to do that series, just because it relates a lot to this.
My bad.
And I didn't want to do that one first and then go into this because we did the movie and it's of Transformers, and I wanted to do this one. But he was born in that other. But we get a little more of a reasoning how Dr. Mindbender got that idea.
Yep.
Here's Pythona.
There were hands at work. That's what we'll say.
Yeah. Little crawly hands.
The crawly hands.
Yeah, it's kind of like Star Trek. Episode 2. So here's Pythona.
Yes, so
It's chesty. I just had to throw that out there.
Nice.
Yeah, she was like,
Hey,
nice.
She's a reptile.
I'm 4 beers into it, so I just had to keep myself entertained.
Giving Jessica Rabbit a run for her money, right?
That's wild that we never got a figure or anything for her. She's a pretty awesome character, actually.
Yet,
like her.
we did actually get one, which we'll see. So, but back in the day, no. And it's because she was a female character, probably.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't like doing a lot of females.
We only got Zorana and Baroness. Right. Enough of the titty show there. All right, the BED. The main thing about this whole ordeal is Serpentor needs to get the BET, the broadcast energy transmitter.
Oh,
and
I thought he was looking to add more channels to his cable subscription.
This is G.I. Joe's way of siphoning off cable network shows. This is Time Warner in its finest. But we never got a toy of this, which is interesting. We did during the 25th anniversary line. If you got those box sets, they would make up the oh shit, what was that like thing called? It was something that was from the miniseries, but we never got like a BET. It would have been cool if we got this, but oh well. G.I. Joe's fighting like they always do. Duke is actually having a 1-to-1 battle with Serpentor, which I actually like. Serpentor was a hands-on character opposed to the cowardly Cobra Commander.
Cobra Commander, yeah. That's one thing I can say about Serpentor. He was definitely not scared to get off his high horse and kick your ass.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Yeah. He still ran away just like the others did.
Yeah, there is a part in the movie where he's a little whiny bitch.
He is.
Yeah.
But Duke is able to take out Serpentor, and then he breaks up the team into two groups. One of them to protect the BET and take Serpentor into custody, and the other to chase down Cobra, who ran with their tail between their legs. Like we saw in the credits, we get a lot of the old school characters coming back. Even though we didn't really see them in Series 2 as much, but here they are. Like
good old Quick Kick. All right.
Oh yeah. Quick Kick was a nice Hollywood star back in the day.
Yep.
With Snow Job. And Cobra Commander's leading them. And here's the thing that's kind of it's what they did with Transformers the movie, but it's also came out of left field, which is weird. We're coming to Cobra Law here, which wasn't supposed to be the original name of this group or this whole entity. It was just a filler name, but they decided, you know what, we like that Cobra Law. We're gonna go that.
Like Shangri-La.
Yep. And shout out to Cobra Law Records and.
So, James, what was that organization's original name supposed to have been?
I have no idea. They never said.
They ever say?
No. I just read that they had this as a filler, and they thought, you know what, we'll come up with a name, but then they're like, you know what, we actually like that name, so they're gonna stick with it. Which is just this big old snow mountain they go into with a lot of really creepy foliage in the Himalayas.
They kept screaming Cobra. La, 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 la.
Yes.
Which is one of the best chants ever.
Awesome, dude.
What kid didn't do that when they finally saw this movie and were like, oh, I want to be Cobra, and just hearing them scream through the neighborhood, Cobra!
It was so cool.
Having your teachers tell you, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I can just imagine the voice actors just having a fantastic time. You want me to do what?
Yeah.
The dude who played
the voice actor for Serpentor, he did it with such conviction. You really felt it. He was serious.
Well, we're going to look at a scene where he says it at the when they finally capture the BT. But here they are going into this little ravine little spot into Cobra Law, and they're all amazed of like all this foliage and what the hell's going on, which come into play a little bit later, these little pods. And then the G.I. Joes get in there and start to keep kicking while they're down.
It's the Rock.
And then there's the Rock, aka Roadblock. Roadblock's in the little hover pod from the Havoc, and he thinks he's pretty badass. I don't know how he's flying it when he's shooting his gun. That's pretty cool.
It's got autopilot.
But keep this in mind. Here comes these hands. These are Nemesis Enforcer's hands, and he's a pretty powerful dude.
Yeah.
Takes that and just kicks his ass. And then here come the Royal Guards, who have their own little kind of weird chant.
Oh. Did anybody else get those three characters? The Royal Guard with and Nemesis Enforcer. It was kind of a bit disappointed with Nemesis Enforcer after seeing him on the show.
Yep. Oh yeah. We're going to look at the toys. Yeah, but he's.
He wasn't as awesome.
He's a little puny.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Not very tall, but he's got the guns.
Say
that.
He had the blades on his arms.
Yeah, and he came with the wings. But get the 25th anniversary 2-pack comic edition with Lieutenant Falcon. That's the one you want. You get the better Nemesis Enforcer, and you get that's the only way to get Falcon in his normal teeth. But there's Nemesis Enforcer. He's being greeted by Cobra Commander. And these guys are all like, whoa, where the hell has he been keeping this secret? For all these seasons of Cobra versus G.I. Joe, there's been this underlying society that Cobra Commander was part of. And they come out and begins the trial of Cobra Commander. All the while back at Joe headquarters, Duke is concerned about talking about the Fang Gang coming, essentially, and all this other stuff. And it's like, we don't have enough men, blah, blah, blah. But yet, Flint has the brilliant idea. Let me take some men and go find Roadblock, and we'll do this. And Hawk's like, okay, go for it. And then let's introduce some new characters that Beachhead is training. You're going to love their names. Chuckles. Tunnel Rat.
Yep.
Big Lob. Jinx and Law. He's missing Order, but there's Law.
And the little short one?
The what? Tunnel Rat?
Tunnel Rat, my boy.
Oh, yeah. Tunnel Rat's great. If you read the comic books, I think the Devils do, or maybe it was Image. I don't know. I remember, but these two have a nice relationship with each other as far as something happens.
Chuckles, yeah.
Jinx and Chuckles.
In the comic book, he's the undercover agent, the one that has a nice Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Flowery shirt.
Like the CIA contact.
Yep. Big Lob here. We never got a figure also of him, but we did, I think, 2 years ago. Tunnel Rat, always chewing gum. Bastard. We got Law, and then finally we got Order. Their little thing about I drive the car, he sniffs out the bombs. We tried to switch it, but it didn't really work out so well.
Yeah.
So
I love the dialogue in some of these cartoons from back in the day.
Okay, so Transformers had a ton of animation errors. G.I. Joe did not have that. They just had really piss poor writing. Where there's certain things that are going on. It's like there's a battle in the background, and the General Hawk's like, and so I think someone's saying, "Oh, we need help," and General Hawk's like, "So, is there a battle going on in the background?" It's like, I just asked for help, you dumbass. Jinx here is a badass only when she's blindfolded.
Yeah. That's kind of cool though.
And she's romantically linked to this guy, Mr. Don Johnson, Lieutenant Falcon himself.
Don Johnson played him?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Dude, is that Power Glide's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Could be.
Kind of looks like her, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't see any bruises on her. I went there. Go watch the episode if you want to know what I'm talking about.
Not until she gets to her next abuser. It's all good.
Wait. I didn't know Powerglide needs some help. Lieutenant Falcon here actually has guard duty on Serpentor. He shows this gal in here to, all this kind of stuff, and Duke gets all pissy. Takes the camera away from her, but she ends up being Zorana.
Of course she does.
Yeah.
Check out Zorana's ass. There you go.
Check it out. Check it out, Russ.
Check it out. You like that? Would you rub that?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3. Make me
Going for a swim, love.
I would definitely rub that.
It's nice. She has Heather.
That's mainframes, girl.
Yes, that's a weird thing too. I want to touch on. It's like, they have. She went after mainframe. Not in just one episode, a couple of episodes.
She was a little slut though, dude. She was trying to bang Destro at one time and all kinds of shit, man. She got around.
What?
We'll go into more in depth on these next week.
What?
But,
okay, I must have missed that.
You missed that episode, Trent?
Yeah, dude.
What?
Yeah, what you was trying to get me dead? For real?
Shoot on
Those are the G.I. Joe After Dark episodes.
Only on Skinamax.
It's awesome.
So
Screw the movie. I want to talk about that. What?
The Chrome Dome? No way. Damn. So here we go. Lieutenant Falcon decides to go off and talk to Jinx. I guess since he didn't get any from the one gal, thought, you know what? I'll get from here. Unfortunately, while he was deserting his post, the Dreadnoks and Pythona and Nemesis Forcer were able to get in there. Nemesis Forcer kicked the shit out of Bazooka, Alpine, and Gung Ho.
Yes, he did. Beat all that ass.
Yeah, man.
Keep splicing, keep splicing.
Yeah, funny thing about Nemesis Enforcer, I think he was voiced by Peter Cullen. And when I found that out, I was like, I'm going to go rewatch this movie. And I think he said like one thing.
Yeah, he doesn't speak hardly at all.
Yeah,
he's like, yeah. Grunts.
Yep. Our beloved Optimus is...
he's a grunter.
But there we go. Serpentor gets freed. He goes on this wild ride with this weird... We get a lot of weird insectoid type stuff.
Yeah.
You think you're watching Sectars, but you're not. But it's...
looks like the brain from Starship Troopers a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Cobra La was into a lot lot shit.
Well, here's their leader.
Globulus. Yeah.
Voiced by or the Penguin from the 60s Batman show.
Yep.
And other various things. And he used this little thing because Globulus came forward and said, I was the one who created Serpentor, or you, and all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
And Bender said, no, that was my creation. It's like, no, I used this little doodad here, this insect of some sort, got into your head and told you to do it.
Yep.
But by the way, we're going to have a little trial on the Cobra Commander here, who's in a clam.
My boy is in trouble. Look at him.
But while they're having their issues back on the homestead, Lieutenant Falcon. He's brought up about the little tribunal council with General Hawk. I think Admiral Keelhaul. I think Wild Bill's there and Slipstream's there. This is where we find out that Duke has a half brother.
Yep.
Which is Falcon. And there's a Joe worth saving. And Hawk agrees and sends the slaughterhouse.
He said, you go find out what it means to be a G.I. Joe member, even if it kills you.
Mm-hmm. So, but back in Cobra Law, we have Commander going through his little trial, which didn't really be a trial, but we got to see an origin of Cobra Commander and who he really was, which is kind of cool. So he looked like an engineer from Prometheus, in a way, but not as tall. It's kind of cool. And then we get the whole plan of the movie, launch these pods into the air, use the BET to hatch them, cultivate them, and then all humanity will revert to a primitive state.
Yeah.
And everyone that's underneath the dome in Cobra Law will be safe.
They're like spores or some shit like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same. Not the type of spores we saw in Transformers where they all go mad.
Mm-mm.
In a way. But there's no Matrix here.
Yeah. No.
Unless Duke has it in his chest. I rip out into my ribcage to get the Matrix.
No one's opening their chest to save the day.
There's no chest buster. So Cobra Commander doesn't really get a fair trial.
God.
He gets the spores up close and personal. And we get to see him become a snake. And then we get to hear him bitch and complain, I was once a man.
Yep.
I was a man. It's like, we know, we get it. Yeah, and there he is. So.
Yep.
And then we get to see some other Cobra Law civilians.
Mm-hmm.
Gratuitous tit shot again. Sorry. Just there. They put the they decide to, instead of just kill Cobra Commander, they put him in with the G.I. Joes, and that was their means of trying to escape. But then they found out that they had these little vine type creatures, plants, that drew them in and captured them. And not even the great snake eyes could get free. Oh well. And then there.
That's the closest to him being a ninja, doing something ninja-like I'd ever seen him do in that cartoon.
That's true.
Well, except for the acrobatic stuff, that was kind of cool though. But yeah.
Oh yeah. But you got to admit, the original miniseries where he decided to take one for the team and close off that in that cave.
Yeah.
All that radiation.
Yeah.
That's badass. Other than that, though, yeah, he ninja my ass. Right? I didn't see nothing. Rashikaji or whatever the hell they are. No. At the time, Cobra Commander stopped Roadblock and decided, I can find another way. Just take me along. Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of slimy, but sure, why not?
Yeah, that's when they're.
Nemesis Enforcer came after them. Now, here's the thing. Nemesis Enforcer can stop a hovercraft with his bare arms, but he's a punk-ass bitch when it comes to fighting one-on-one. We're going to see it numerous times. He decides to use this little dust, and he blinds Roadblock so he can actually take him on. So he should be able to take him, but Roadblock goes blind.
Roadblock actually managed to duck that, though.
Yeah, he got him. He got a nice elbow to the back.
Elbow to the back, yeah. And Nemesis was pissed.
Oh, God, he was. And then they fell off of the ravine, and then Cobra Commander's like, I'll be your eyes. Like, all right, and I want some man. Thank you. Yes, you were. But back in G.I. Joe land, here we have Falcon in the Tomahawk, which was hilarious. And Lift Ticket's like, where are we at? We're in the middle of nowhere. That's exactly where we're at, and kicks him out of there. So we get a nice dramatic scene of him falling out of a helicopter. And he meets up with Sergeant Slaughter and his band of merry men, the Renegades.
The Renegades.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Ex-Cobra Viper Mercer. Ex-football player that got kicked out for unnecessary roughness, Red Dog. And an acrobatic Russian who has little nuts in the head, Taurus, where he actually cuts his finger here. Like a moron. Funny. On his blade. But the best is like, you're going to either walk out of here like a man or in a titty bag. And he it's like, I'm done with the chicken sweat there, Sarge. They wanted to say chicken shit. But it's something like that. But they didn't. That's the one thing, because they went straight to video. They didn't have the swear word.
Yeah.
But Falcon's now training with them, blah, blah, blah. Duke's still worried about men being missing, so he calls up Slaughter to infiltrate the Terrordrome. Okay, why not? And then Sergeant Slaughter says, Falcon's doing okay, and I won't tell him that you asked. Falcon opens up his big-ass mouth saying, hey, let's make it a challenge and not take our weapons. So the Renegades hate him even more.
Yeah, they were right. What a douchebag. That was a dumb idea.
And Vipers are just not cannon fodder. They actually have lives. Here they are playing some poker, minding their own damn business.
Keeping their helmets on.
See a little freaking Slaughter and his little band of merry men show up to wreak havoc. Where we do get to see Slaughter lift up a huge cargo tank of something.
Oh,
using his Herculean strength. All right.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind. All right. One explosive device that's going to go off in 15 minutes. This little thing. Keep that in mind. So he tells Falcon to go and radio G.I. Joe that they're going to try and steal the BET. They know where it is. Get word to him. Warn him. All that type of stuff. Dumbass gets captured. And then is now being tortured by Serpentor, which is just getting slapped in the face. But we see blood. Blood. And then Falcon has one thing. I just got to last 5 5 more minutes. Like, all right. And then Serpentor's like, hey, if you don't think I'm good enough, how about Nemesis Enforcer? Which was a cool pick. I like that.
Yeah, my dad is awesome. Yeah.
The silhouette of him. Yeah. So Nemesis Enforcer is about to beat the crap out of him. The guys leave, Slaughter and the Renegades leave, but then Falcon's not there, so they go back in. Slaughter wants to take on the big guy. Again, dirty play by Nemesis Enforcer, takes a squid-like creature, throws it at Slaughter's face, and proceeds to beat the shit out of him.
I mean, James, he is a bad guy, dude. Kind of what
he is, but he doesn't need it.
I know, but bad guys always do evil shit like that. We don't have
they do.
Fucking throw him a face sucker, man. Son of a bitch.
But there you go. He's kicking the crap out of him. While the Renegades are doing stuff, and the Renegades are like, Serpentor, hey, he's up there. Let's start shooting at him. And he starts cowering, screaming for Nemesis Enforcer to come save him. So he does. Again, Sergeant Slaughter is extremely strong, we know, because he lifted up this huge container. All right? But for some reason, he can't get that sucker thing off his face. Right?
Man, that thing really
you were
sucks,
talking
man.
about Nemesis. He did lift off. Nemesis did lift off the Havoc, like partly off the ground, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He lifted it up to shake Snowjob out of it.
That's right.
And with one hand, he got him out of it. But here's Falcon. Now, okay, remember, Sergeant Slaughter lifted that container. That was pretty heavy, but he can't get this sucker thing off his face. Falcon, though, can do it with one arm. He is so strong. I don't know. He's so strong. Or it's weird. But again, that blast that Sergeant Slaughter placed, that little explosive device, was able to demolish the entire territory. Interesting.
Some good shit.
A little bit of C4.
Chain reaction. It was a chain reaction.
A lot happened in 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah, there did. And so the whole strike force goes after the BT. We get introduced to some more crazy-ass Cobra Law vehicles. These things that like to spew or thwip things, because that's what it sounded like. Thwip, thwip, thwip. They're spitting out this crap that you want a tentacle, you get a tentacle. You want a tentacle, hey. So you got a bullet type crap. This gal.
Man, whoever heard of being shut down by a salad?
Yeah, no. I love that. Good old Law after their tomahawk crashes. But Cover Girl here. She is one character, if you've ever watched G.I. Joe, has changed the most. She starts off with blonde hair. Long hair. Then she has red short hair. Now almost drawn it long. So weird. Or maybe she's a hybrid. I don't know. But there's Duke.
I guess.
Getting sprayed with some liquid goo. And he's like, hey, wait a minute. What? That's weird shit. The Rawhides want to join in the battle. Doesn't make sense. She's hot wiring a tomahawk. You got Law and you got Tunnel Rat right there shooting with their machine guns. Chuckles, though, he's the maverick. He's the man. I'm going to be on top with my pistol. Straddling that tomahawk like.
That's where the engine is too.
And not falling out.
That shit used to kill me when I got the action figure of him. It drove me crazy because all he had was that damn pistol. I was like, I'm so used to G.I. Joe figures coming with weaponry and shit, and I'm like, he's got a fucking gun. I thought maybe
you have to admit that toy was one of the best because he was the only one that came with a holster.
That's true. That's true. You're right. Yeah. You're right. It did, and that was awesome. But I wanted like an M16 or something,
Yeah, but he never could hold that gun right, for at least mine, because it's always like held to the side. So I'm like,
yep,
because you don't want to break his thumb.
Exactly.
But there's the scene where Trent was talking about. Whoever thought about getting shut down by salad. We got these new kind of creatures that I don't know. Tremors? Anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Came in. Now we get to the part. Here comes Serpentor. He gets He lands his plane, but then he gets destroyed by Sergeant Slaughter, and Falcon and all the guys are coming in there. And now Slaughter's about to kill Falcon. Ooh. Falcon's like, I'll take it like a man. I'll be looking at you right now. Go ahead, right between the eyes. Do it. I dare you. Like, no, I'm not having any of that. You will leave my half brother alone because I told my mother I'd keep an eye on him. Yeah. So they fight. Duke gets pushed back because Serpentor's pretty strong. I mean, he's essentially the nemesis to Slaughter. It's like Galvatron to Ultra Magnus with toys.
Pretty much, yeah.
And a lot of blood. Oh my goodness, he strikes. And he doesn't get Falcon. Duke takes one for him. Right in the chest, right in the heart. And look at those eyes. He's like, oh my God. He's about to lose it. Does it remind you of something else? Oh, of Pro.
Michael Bell.
Yeah, Michael.
Remember what his words are when he goes down?
It's like
Joe.
Yo, Joe, yeah.
I'm like, that's what the fuck you say when you go down.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Jeez.
So there it is. He's got the snake right into his chest. Falcon's holding him. Serpentor leaves with a weird creature-like thing. Doc finally comes over. Lifeline's not good enough. Falcon's all distraught. Everyone's there. Rock and roll, cross country, recondo, tunnel rat. He's crying. He's man enough to cry. Scarlet's crying.
That's her man. I don't know. My man's got a snake in his chest. Oh no.
Says his line, "Yo, Joe, just be a credit to your country."
Yeah.
Yo, Joe. And then even Hog goes, "Yo, Joe," and he cries. Everyone's crying. It's a cry fest. So, and that's supposed to be Duke's death. I think he went out pretty good.
Sure.
It's not bad. It's right there. They got these little production screens, but we didn't really get past it. Let's see. We'll have Falcon holding his hand, gripping it tightly. We hear the slap to the face. Wake up. He's gone into a coma. And this is where they changed some of the dialogue. Instead of he died, he's like, Scarlet says he's gone into a coma, blah, blah, blah. And then we hear it again towards the end where he comes out of his coma. But yeah. And then here you go. Hawk to the Joes, prepare a funeral for a friend fallen in battle. Which is funny. If you read the original G.I. Joe comics, who does Hawk look like? Duke. Blonde hair, flat top, all this type of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, what?
As a matter of fact, I remember seeing my first time seeing Hawk in the comics. I thought it was Duke at first.
Mm-hmm.
What did Duke look like in the comics?
Same way.
Yep. They finally changed.
Except he had more of a crew cut, I think.
Yeah. And Hawk finally got his hair colored. Over when what's his face got killed.
Duke was one of the blandest looking characters, though.
He was.
It was just boring.
Oh yeah. But there's the spores. They're finally being activated. Roadblock gets found by Flint's team. Cobra Commander is turning more into a snake. I was once a man. And then Cobra Law, they're launching an attack on Cobra Law, and all the little creature type weird things come to life to defend it. And we get round 2 of Sergeant Slaughter, Nemesis Enforcer. Oh, pretty good. And again, Nemesis Enforcer tried to use a dirty tactic through like a starfish or something.
Sarge was like, nope.
And then he did some wrestling moves, and he kept doing, this is for Falcon, this is for Duke, this is for the good old USFA. And then he threw him into the pit. Jinx
awesome.
got to take up Pythona, which was pretty cool until she blindfolded herself and she was able to take him on, blah, blah, blah. Falcon got double duty. He got to take on Serpentor.
That's payback for his brother, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then he got to take on someone else. But here we have fully snaked out Cobra Commander helping out Falcon, taking on Serpentor's snake. Mentor escapes. Now it's round 2 for Falcon taking on Globulus.
Did his cape get caught in the fans of his? I don't know. I remember.
Yep,
something.
that's what he
Falcon,
did.
Falcon
Falcon got
grabbed
up behind him. He snatched the cape and put it into like the turbines of his.
It made me. I remember when I saw that. It made me wonder, how's that happen? Why's that happened before?
I know. Why hasn't anyone else done that? Or how come he hasn't done it to himself?
Right.
For real. Yeah.
Yeah.
We find out finally Globulus is half snake. This is the first time we actually see him out of the pod.
Yeah.
So he gets to take him on. He does a little bit of chiropractic adjustment on him, on Falcon, but it doesn't really do anything. And then Falcon stabs him in the eye. And then Globulus is like, screw you, I'm out of here. You've lost, G.I. Joe, you've lost. And
he stabs him with that weird, it's like a, what do you call it? Those it's like an egg timer, but it's like a worm on a
steak.
Yeah,
a spiral steak. Yeah. Falcon's bright idea is overload the BET and fry those spores in space. And he says, "Get out of here! I'll take one for the team." But they're not. I'm going to take off my belt, Jinx. Grab onto the end. I'm going to spin you around. So Sergeant Slaughter's spinning her around, and now screaming to Falcon, grab onto her legs. Like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Why not? And then Cobra Law explodes. Falcon
Just a
and
girl. All
Jinx
right.
gets a little kissy. It looks like he's slipping her the tongue.
Hey, good for him.
Good news, everyone. Duke's come out of his coma.
Yay.
Yay. Damn.
Thanks to Optimus Prime.
Yep, thank you, Optimus. But here's the
Or
thing.
should I say the parents that was pissed off that Prime got killed, I should say.
I think that they shouldn't have killed Optimus since he's such a pivotal character.
Yeah.
But if you look at, and we'll look at it next week, there's several leaders in G.I. Joe.
Right.
Arise, Serpento, Arise, we get the introduction of General Hawk. Before that, it was Duke and it was Flint.
Yep.
And now we got, Hawk, we got Slaughter, we got Beachhead, we got a whole bunch of dudes. Kill off Duke, get him out of here.
Hey, so I wanted to
Scarlet's
ask,
gonna be with Ripcord.
yeah, I wanted to ask you guys. I never watched G.I. Joe the cartoon that much as a kid.
God.
I think mainly I just saw this movie. I don't know. I can't remember. It was on a time of day. I was never home or some shit. I don't know. But if Duke had died, do you think a lot of kids would have been upset like they were with Optimus or not?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I mean,
No.
I don't. It would definitely wouldn't have been to the effect that Optimus Prime was. I mean, kids were pissed about Optimus Prime dying.
Yeah. And the way he died, though, too.
Yeah.
He turned gray, boomed, gone.
Yeah.
There wasn't really this. It was going to have closure. They're going to have a funeral for him. It could be more explained, probably to kids.
Mm-hmm.
In the original miniseries, Duke was the leader, but then all of a sudden, what was the second or third miniseries? Flint came in, and Flint, because Duke was captured, Flint was the one running G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
And so it was okay.
Yeah, they had like commanders and like I think Roadblock had some rank too. He was like one of the guys. Yeah, there were quite a few.
Gung Ho was up there. I mean, but it's again that was for the toys that motivated a lot of it transitioning over. The toys were already out.
Right.
All these figures came out in '86.
Yeah.
And so this movie came out in '87. I mean, there's no like, okay, what's going to happen? But speaking of toys, let's get into it.
All right.
Falcon. God, I wish I could get toys at $269 again.
That's amazing, wasn't it? Jeez.
Yep.
Does it say where this is from? Child's World.
Children's Place. I had a store, Children's Place. Kind of like a toy parade back in the day. Get a free refrigerator or fridge action figure. I think I actually had that.
I don't know if you sent in the proofs of purchase or whatever. You could get it. Yeah.
Sergeant Slaughter was one. Refrigerator Perry, Steel Brigade. But yeah, here's Falcon. And not bad.
Dude, shout out to the back of this packaging. I used to love this stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
I can't wait to get this figure. Can't wait to get this.
Them file cards, man. Them file cards.
They
Where
were
used to have,
cool.
like, where they used to have like the bottom bio used to have some like crazy stories about some of the characters on there.
Very awesome.
And I don't remember, but I think, I don't think he's actually truly his brother, Duke's half brother. They just threw that in there. But still, that's why I love the 25th anniversary G.I. Joe figures. When they did, I think it's 25th or 30, I don't know. When they redid them on the card, new body molds, but same overall look, same presentation. Oh man, they did a great job. Better than Transformers, better than any other previous toy line. We have Jinx here, another female character. I actually had this back in the day. She has fingernail polish, which is cool.
It was a good figure. She was pretty good.
And who didn't like ninjas, even if they're female ninjas?
Of course.
I watched Ninja Domination, whatever, Ninja 3.
Yeah, Ninja 3 Domination. Yeah, when she gets possessed by the spirit of the ninja.
Yeah.
Needed to see more of that. Just breaking through Electric Boogaloo, and that was it. But,
that was pretty much it. Quick career, man.
Yeah.
I thought she was cute. I used to wonder what happened to her myself.
She was. I was hoping she was going to be in some other stuff. Like, true 80s. No. Damn. Another thing that was great back in the day, we got these flag points, even robot points with Transformers, and you got the little brochure, and it's like, ooh, what can I collect? Oh, yeah, baby. I get some Omnibots, or I can get a Cobra Fang or something. I don't know. But here is Tunnel Rat. Nicky Lee. He was a fun one.
Yep.
Man, Kmart's charging a little too much. $3.44. Get out of here with that.
Yes,
shit.
sir. Yep.
Damn it. I ain't made of money. We got Law and Order.
I love this one as a kid.
Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
I always used to I didn't collect a lot of Joes, but I always tried to get ones that had animals for some reason.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't think I actually started collecting G.I. Joes. I think like the first G.I. Joe I ever got was Iceberg.
Cool. I will say one got G.I. Joes. One factor of getting them, besides popularity from the show or screen time from the show, is more accessories, the better.
Mm-hmm.
A ton of guns or a really cool looking backpack, like it was a rocket pack type of thing, or like you got Fast Draw here that had the missile backpack. I thought was pretty cool.
Yep.
Sneak Peek sucked because he was a little chubby bastard. And his little telescope thing, but Outback was cool and all that. But here's Chuckles.
Yeah.
Looks like Brandon Lee and Zach Morris had a child.
That's fucking funny, dude.
That's a better price, $2.99. I like that.
But I mean, he was a cool figure. It's just I was so used to G.I. Joe's coming with a lot of weaponry and stuff. So when he only had, I was a little taken aback about it. I'm like, oh man. I knew, and you've seen it in the cartoon, but you saw him in the movie, and I was like, they're not gonna stick with that. They'll put other stuff in with him. Nope.
I kind of used him with my A team for Hannibal.
Cool.
The same kind of look, and he had or face.
Yeah.
But, all right. So moving on to stuff that came out later. We never did get a big lob, but because of the G.I. Joe Club, which this is the stuff.
When
that I
did
like that
this
they did.
come out?
I think this was 2000 last year, actually.
Last year?
Yep.
Wow.
Holy cow!
So big lob there. You finally
of course,
got
it's last year. The figure looks too good.
looks too good. But definitely nice. Glad that we got him finally.
Better late than never.
Oh yeah.
I was waiting for you to say what?
What? Big love, what? This I love this set. 3-pack. Slaughter's Renegade. Mercs Blonde Fat top, which she's not. You got Taurus and you got Red Dog there. This is the big carded, which I loved.
That's awesome.
And
Yeah.
then we got, I would totally buy this for $290. Cobra Law's team. There's the kind of wee one of Nemesis Enforcer, along with the Royal Guard and Golobulus, which had a bendable tail.
Yeah, I got my hands on these guys. I was trading with some kid, and he had Globulus, and I gave up I think, goddamn, 4 or 5 minute figures for that thing because I liked it so much. Oh man,
I think my parents bought this for me finally, but I do remember I stole this guy back in the day. I will admit that. I think I did. They were easy back in the day. You just pop up one side and just stick it out. Yeah, I was did stupid shit, but just for a fucking toy.
It happens. You're a kid.
Oh yeah,
we all did that shit.
Oh yeah, did a lot of stuff. Surprised what you could fit into some hammer pants.
Yep.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah.
All right, and now we're learning a little bit about James tonight. All right.
Well, I didn't get this collection by sheer money.
This one looks good too.
I run a cartel on the West Coast. All right, so this also came out last year. You could get this in a baggie, or you get it on card. Obviously, you want it on card.
Right.
We finally got Pythona here, and she was, I think, one of the voted in. Came out in 2016, but very cool.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah, and you can see that she comes with the little thing that Nemesis Enforcer came with.
Yep.
And all that. So yeah, still busty.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And that's it. That's all we got. That's what we got from the movie.
Yeah.
Good movie, but it wasn't like it was for Transformers, where it was introducing new cast, and then it was continue on. This was the end of G.I. Joe. Yeah, but it wasn't truly the end because we got the Dick shows.
Yeah, I got the series. The next.
So, but next week we will take a look at Arise, Serpentor, Arise. And we'll look at something that was more like what Transformers the movie was. The transition into another season with new cast members and also replacements. We get to see a lot of oh, hey, that's a familiar character. Oh, it's your replacement for this one. Instead of what Transformers did, let's just kill him.
Yeah.
Hey,
so,
so you had mentioned that General Hawk wasn't the leader until Rise, Serpentor, Arise?
Yeah. He didn't come into play.
Was he general? I was just say, was he a general release figure, or did you have to get him through the points or something like that?
No, he was a general release.
Yeah, he was.
Hey,
you'll find out next week.
One of the earlier G.I. Joe vehicles came with Hawk, didn't it? The one is the little thing, the little driver thing that had the big missile on the back.
I remember with a vehicle. You might be right, but I don't remember.
Hawk, yes. There was an original from the 82 straight armed, but he wasn't a general or anything. I'm remembering something. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. He came with a triple missile pack thing. Yeah, right here. Mobile armored. Let me screen share it. But it wasn't, general, unless you're reading the comic books.
Yeah, okay.
That type of stuff. But this is what you're talking about, right? That. You got Hawk right there.
Yeah, okay. All right.
It's just like a repaint of Steeler.
Yeah, I remember that.
So, with removable missiles, you elevate and swivel. All right. Love it. Where am I at?
Well, that was awesome about G.I. Joe. They had all the. I mean, you had so many different levels of vehicle.
Oh yeah.
The big jets and shit. He had a little smaller, a little small, and he had some of them came with a boot or some kind of some missile launcher. Yeah, it was cool. I love that.
Oh yeah. A lot of stuff was great. G.I. Joe, that's what I loved about it. I love Star Wars, and I came from Star Wars to G.I. Joe.
Sure.
3 3/4 inch. That was ingrained in me, and kind of still is a little bit, or at least I have a affection for it. But I love the vehicles. I love the modern take. I love the fact that you could, if you wanted to use Star Wars vehicles, also you could.
Yep.
But I love the fact that they were cheap. They had vehicles, a shit ton of vehicles, and everyone on the block had them. So we could have this huge army. We could go outside, start tearing up the yard, building tunnels, doing whatever, recreating stuff.
Dude, it's funny you say tearing up the yard. I remember I went over to my friend's house. His name was Brian too, and his dad ended up getting mad because we were like tearing the grass up and stuff. And my dad's like, well, come over here means I don't give a crap about my grass. It's just in fact,
you can tear it up all you want. Just for me to mow. Go ahead.
We had so much shade in our backyard. We had like 2 oak trees, 1 maple tree. The grass wouldn't grow, and it was all moss. My whole backyard was moss, basically.
Kind of awesome, actually.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I love back in the days, just playing with G.I. Joe. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was good. It's sad now that G.I. Joe I have more passion for G.I. Joe, and it tears me up that there's nothing out there.
Yeah.
Still, it's one of the it died. The franchise died. I know that I've heard from various sources that no, it's coming back, this and that, but I hope it does. For right now, it's not. And we got a lot of great things back in the day, from the original toys to the commemorative type of stuff that Toys R Us had. They had the 3-packs. They reintroduced some of the vehicles, different colored, same molds. And then we started seeing 2-packs from at other retail stores. And then they finally came out with the newer kind of versions. But we still had something of the old, O-ring type of old stuff. And then the anniversary stuff came out, and that hit me like crazy. It was not that expensive.
Yeah.
And it had that same look, like I said before. I love the fact that I could find the army build, like a shit ton of Vipers, Crimson Guards, all that type of stuff. And just to see all of them. I wish we got more vehicles. They tried to re-release the old vehicles, but yet these are newer body molds, so they didn't fit as well. They're a tad bit taller. But still, every gun that we had that was molded onto the original toy was now actually a holstered weapon, it seemed like. So that was cool. A lot of changes, but a lot of good stuff out of it. But the line is gone. The line is dead. You don't really see it anymore. It's fucking war. They don't want kids dealing with war toys. I don't know. We got the core shit at Walmart.
Yeah, the core. Every time I go to Walmart, that shelf is fully stocked.
Oh yeah, and then stuff that we see at Toys R Us, which will be gone, but still, but no G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I miss it, man. When I was a kid, I grew up as a teenager. My mom got rid of all my G.I. Joe stuff, but I started collecting a little bit of them back, but it's just such a large line to get into, man.
Yeah.
And I was talking to one of my neighbors, man. He's a damn good friend of mine. I've known him my whole life. And he said, "Damn, Eddie, you know what, man? You love this shit so much, bro. Let's go to my storage, dude. You can have all my G.I. Joes when I was a kid." So he gave me 3 totefuls of just vehicles, a tote full of figures, but a lot of the figures, like, they're together. Some of the legs are somewhere else, the arms. So you gotta piece them together. And wow, bro, you gotta go through some pictures and see what goes with which figure. And I have like 2 bags full of O-rings here. I used to rebuild them, for certain friends of mine.
Who didn't Frankenstein their figures back in the day, right?
Oh god,
that was
I got
great.
that special screwdriver, and I was just first time I customized was with G.I. Joe. Like, oh, this will look good on here. This will look good there.
Yeah,
sure.
But I missed out on all those lines, dude. Like the 25th, the 30th, I just totally missed out on all that. And to go back now and try to get them back, it's just too much, man.
Well, that's my issue.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it was trying to find older stuff in good shape. It's tough too, and it's very expensive. Some of it.
A lot of the vehicles in that tote. a lot of the vehicles, especially like the Rattler, the blue airplane.
Mhm.
That thing, dude, you have to be very careful because the plastic isn't as malleable. It kind of got real hard.
Yeah.
So you
Brittle.
you try to mess with it a little bit and fix certain things, and other stuff snaps off. And wow, bro, they sure didn't last the test of time. That plastic. I don't remember it being so brittle like that. And I have a Havoc. I have the Mamba, and I have the Night Raven.
Mamba. Cool.
I have those. The Mamba's still in the box. The Night Raven is in the box. The Night Raven looks freaking brand new. The Havoc is loose, and they're fine. But these that were in his storage, man, I don't know, is the Texas heat or what, man? They just dried the shit out of the plastic, man. So
Probably
kind of tough, but yeah, GI Joe is a wonderful line, man. I loved it as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If Hasbro were to release a new line, like, would you guys prefer that it remain the same scale, or would you like them to upsize it to 6-inch?
See, I thought about that, and okay, the problem I have is if you do 6-inch, it's going to limit the figures, man. You're not. I mean, not the figures, but the vehicles, and part of GI Joe was the vehicle. I mean, it was just a big part of it. Was the vehicles?
Well, I think it'll work, but it's going to be more of a collector's thing,
Yeah,
I agree. If you get a certain vehicle, like, you're not going to get all the vehicles, but you'll get some.
Yeah, you get smaller ones probably. You could get away with that, but you're not. We're not going to get a Sky Striker.
You imagine that? You imagine a Sky Striker for a 6-inch? Holy crap, dude!
I mean,
I'd be like, oh my god.
I mean, I kind of agree, but I think, as older collectors collecting for nostalgia would probably just care about the figures.
That's a good point.
And the 6-inch would be good, but I mean, not to detract from the importance of the vehicles, but dude, the ones that they put out there back when we were kids, they were pretty damn good. They could just remake those, and we could people could just collect them as vehicles. And not the figures. Yeah.
Well, look, Star Wars is a good example, bro. Star Wars had a lot of vehicles also, and they make the 6-inch line.
That's true.
And a lot of collectors, bro, are happy with that shit, bro.
No, you're right.
They don't need the vehicles. They have they have the Emperor, they have the Vader, they have the Crimson Guard with those red dudes, and
the
Royal Guard. Man, the Royal Guard. So
that's true.
And the collectors, they're happy with that shit. Man. They love it.
They are happy, but you have to remember, there's a 3 3/4-inch line.
That's true.
Now, take that 3 3/4-inch line of Star Wars out of the picture. I don't think we'd be as happy.
That's a good point.
Because any of these new movies coming out, we would not have the vehicles. We would not have any representation of them. And since it was born out of a 3 3/4-inch line, it is nice to get still those new vehicles and everything. And so, for me, G.I. Joe, they need to split it. Do a 6-inch line, test it out, but reinvent the 3 3/4-inch.
Kind of like the 6 inches,
scale, and then go with it.
Like the 6-inch figures would be just the core characters, right? Yep. Just to try it out.
Oh, dude, I just need a shipwreck, dude. That was my favorite GI Joe character. I just need a shipwreck. I thought he was fucking awesome. I loved, with Paulie. He was man. He had such a cool character arc, man. When he went to the synthoids and all that shit. When Cobra was fucking
with his wife.
With his wife,
that was a sad story in a way.
That was a sad story.
That was messed up,
But they fucked his head up real bad, man.
Oh,
yeah, man.
But he was such a cool character, though. I liked him a lot. He was kind of a little nutty, but it was cool.
Always hitting on the girls.
That
type of stuff. But yeah, definitely. I think that a 6-inch line would be cool to get the core characters: a Duke, a Cobra Commander, Destro, Storm Shadow, obviously, and Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
And then see how it does. Maybe do what Star Wars did, build it up. Then release maybe a smaller, like Serpentor. He comes with the air chariot. All right,
that'd be fucking
Sergeant
cool,
Slaughter with the Triple T tank, or a Recon Sled, or a Cobra Fang, or a Cobra Claw, or a Trouble Bubble. Any of those type of things, that would be cool. But you need the 3 3/4-inch because it would be crap. I would not have it. It's because I want more.
I mean, the vehicles would just be. I don't know, man. Like I said, they were such an important part of their line. I mean, everyone wanted to have those. They're having all the figures were great, but I had my Grail is a Sky Striker. I want a Sky Striker. I never had one. My mom wouldn't buy it for me. It was too big.
But I mean, I'm just thinking, are they making a collector line, or is it basically the Generations line from Transformers? Do you think that they would make them for kids? And if that case, I think the vehicles are important. But I mean, what if SH Figuarts got the license? That'll never happen, right? But I mean, you wouldn't care about vehicles then.
Oh God. I mean? Yeah. You know what, Brian? I'd love to see what they could do with it.
See, I don't need a premium G.I. Joe figure. I don't need an SH figure. I don't need that.
And is that because those anniversary ones are so good, right?
They're good, but I just want a representation of the character. If we got a 6-inch line, that would be new, different. I think it could be for collectors and for kids. I mean, they don't do the Black Series just for collectors.
No, that's true. Their kids will play with it.
They're all over the place. But
I remember when they launched Black Series, though. I think one of the selling points they said though was that it was supposed to be like a more high end line. If I remember
for the older folks.
Yeah. I mean, and they wanted to do a retail opposed to what like Matty Collector was doing. Like, this is for the adult collector, Masters of the Universe. Which, regardless if we bitch about that, they lasted from 2008 to 2017 or 2016.
It's pretty good. See, but what doesn't? I'm gonna ask you all a question. Say, like with the Star Wars and all this other 6-inch line, Marvel and everybody's buying it up, man. They just can't get enough. What I'm afraid of, Hasbro goes, you know what, dude? Let's try a 6-inch line for G.I. Joe. And all of us here in the realm and guys in the chat, we're like, yeah, go for it. That'd be cool. And you have a lot of G.I. Joe collectors also all hyped. But is that still enough people that they'll buy the product, or is the product going to suffer because it's still going to just sit there in the shelves?
Yeah, because there's no fiction, right? Because Star Wars is almost timeless, right? It's passed down from generation, and so is Transformers to a degree, right? So, I mean, without a fiction, a line for kids is probably not going to go very far.
Or even for collectors, is there enough interest for Hasbro to say, "Hey, man, these older guys are buying this shit up, man. They love it." Or is it like I think we're not breaking even? It's just sitting there. Do we cut it or?
And what about the collectors that have completed these anniversary lines, right? All the characters, they got them already, kind of stuff.
I think on a 6-inch line, I think they'll just keep on, bro, because it's something new and different. So
I would do it. I mean, I cherry picked the Star Wars Black Series at first because I didn't think it was going to take. We got the birth of the 6-inch line, which was weird. Toy Biz doing Marvel Legends, DC Classics from Mattel. Yeah. Like, wow, these are huge and they're more expensive. I'm used to like G.I. Joe $3 going up to maybe the 3 3/4 inch Marvel Universe, even though it came after Legends, at around $8. But Marvel Legends did well. They have their fiction from comic books. G.I. Joe, I think, is also still popular enough if we're willing to accept the war aspect out of it.
Yeah.
But it's for some damn reason it's too realistic. It's too close to home, or maybe it's going to be treated more morbid. Like, oh, we need to have like more different wounds, or I don't know what the reason. I thought G.I. Joe was it was a staple for so long in the stores. You always had some type of G.I. Joe on the shelf.
Yeah.
So it didn't need a fiction. Yes, it had cartoons at times, but sometimes it didn't. It just ran its course. The movies, fuck the movies. Through the movies, we got certain characters, but we didn't. But some of the other stuff was just like crap.
See, but the war thing, the war thing is part of our past, and it's not gonna go away. A lot of the kids, they know it, they understand it, they know what it is. So why should it be such a big topic where we can't make a war toy because the kids? I'm like,
well, it's funny you say that too. Well, James, I can't help but look at your shirt, right, and look at the tagline underneath. Do you think that would still
real American?
Real American hero. Right? You think that would still fly? I mean, American heroes now are like freaking pop stars and fucking shit like that. You
Oh
know?
God, please don't turn G.I. Joe into a pop star. We're traveling the world, spreading love and joy through song and dance.
It's like sports
and we're taking
stars.
a cold slither who's trying to not do that anymore.
You know?
I mean, Europe had Action Force, it was called.
Yeah.
It was G.I. Joe, same thing. Japan had their release of G.I. Joe. Yeah, would it fly? I mean, I don't think you're going to see a lot of this stuff in Middle Eastern countries, maybe, or whatever. But who gives a shit? I mean, we're not, it's not catered to that. It's catered to what we have here. And I don't see, it might be they're not as collectible and they just feel that because they're basing it off of movie sales, the end of the line probably didn't do as well. I don't know. Collectors Club matters because that is, I thought that was fully run by Hasbro. Is it not? I thought it was. I don't quite understand. Yeah, Star Wars is always going to be around. If that ever died, I quit. I quit collecting because if that's gone off the shelf, I'd be like, what the hell? Something's not right.
Well, it's like Brian said, Star Wars is timeless, bro. It goes forever. Like,
and how many times can Turtles be introduced again? It's the same fucking story. Same four dudes with a friggin' master and a chick who helps them out and some deranged dude in a hockey mask. I mean, it's the same formula over and over and over and over and over, but yet it still sells. It's still popular. It's still fun. Yet G.I. Joe, for some damn reason, it's not like, it's not.
It just doesn't take off anymore, man. It's
political correctness, I'm sure, plays part of that.
We don't like ninjas anymore.
Yeah. Well, has there been? I don't want to say like a study, but as to why it actually stopped? Did it stop because it became unpopular, or was it just not being encouraged and nurtured anymore like the other brands? You know?
Yeah, because I guess they were putting out figures when the movie was out, right? And when they had that last show, Renegades, a few years ago, they were putting out figures, right? Yeah, it's probably just, without there being fiction out there, that's probably why they're not producing anything new. So
it's not like the RID series is popular. Yeah. The Generation or the Chug line more popular, but they don't have fiction.
And
they need to come out with a darker cartoon like Transformers Prime for G.I. Joe. I think that would be great. Throw it on Netflix. Throw it on their own, whatever, Hasbro's streaming service. See what happens.
And something else to note: things like Star Wars, Transformers, Marvel. Like, not only are they timeless, but they're worldly, right?
Yep.
G.I. Joe is kind of,
kind of an American thing. Yeah.
The Western world type of thing.
I don't know, man. It just sucks because it's like it was one of the great ones I never thought I'd see go away. Yeah.
Man. Same here.
Yeah.
I agree.
Never did. Same as He-Man. Though. I was blown away by He-Man when He-Man kind of vanished for a little bit. Now it's making a comeback because it's got some kind of force behind it.
Bro, if Ghostbusters can fucking come back, dude, really? That's
true.
Why can't G.I. Joe do it? To me, man, you compare G.I. Joe to Ghostbusters, G.I. Joe kicks Ghostbusters ass any day.
It is. Yeah, I don't know if like Hasbro even wants to support G.I. Joe. It's like it's too close to because here military heroes. We don't. It's I think that a kid would want to do that and all that kind of stuff, but who knows? I mean, Hasbro's got a lot of other properties. Why aren't we seeing them?
Right.
That's true. Mask. Why aren't we seeing Mask?
There you go.
I want Mask, but it would sell, I think, but it's not in the cards because we need to support Transformers and we need to support all this other stuff, which is already self-generating.
Yeah.
But we're not going to put any backing into let's reboot, some other like Silverhawk, Centurion, something else that we could potentially create a franchise and build it upon and like, oh my God, this thing is huge now. Everyone wants to be a part of Centurions or Silverhawks or something.
I think the thing with vintage, the stuff that we grew up with, I think it'll all still sell, but it's just up to Hasbro just to say, you know what, let's try it. Everything will work, dude. Everything will sell. Everything will work. I think so. I don't see why it wouldn't come back.
With with the demise of Toys R Us, do you think it should be strictly just online or something like that? Maybe if they do put it out, or do you want them to send them to Target and Walmart as well? Just kind of curious.
I'd rather go online.
It's easier to get stuff online sometimes.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be necessarily a subscription based, but I think if it was on the Hasbro Toy Shop, readily available, and then have it at their Hasbro Toy Con crap.
Yeah,
as long
as you can go online, hit a few buttons on the keyboard, click, 3, 4, 5 items in your cart, check it out, boom, done.
It might limit their cost too for production. Would you guys care about pretty cards and bios on the back and stuff like that too?
Well, that's part of
in a plastic bag.
That's part of the magic, man, on some of these figures, man.
I mean, that's what the convention does now. I mean, they do either one, but look at it from Masters of the Universe Classics. Mattel decided, okay, and they were just running blind, but they started off with a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive of King Grayskull. 3 different versions, or 2, and one of them was really hard, but you get the bronze, you get the normal, you get it cheap. Then they decided, okay, the next ones that are coming out is going to be He-Man, I think Beast-Man, or Skeletor, one of those. And that was it. There was no subscription, there's no nothing, and they just generated a slow buzz, and it came about, and then all of a sudden it became a subscription. It took a little time, and then it dominoed. I think Hasbro could do something like that in a way.
Yeah.
Bring out one figure that can start off the whole thing. Whether it's Hawk, whether it's Cobra Commander, or, maybe General someone else, some other person. Maybe General Flag. The one who actually got killed in the comics. Then come back with someone else like Duke, Cobra Commander, and then start it off and then see how it builds.
Kind of like small waves, like 3, 4 figures, and that's it.
Yeah, just try it. If it works, works. But it seems the norm is 6-inch. I mean, hell, I'll take a 1/4 inch. If they want to go quarter scale, I'll go. But 18 inches worth of G.I. Joe madness. Why not? But
for those nostalgic for the hobby, I mean, do you think they're ready? They should be, right, to graduate to that next level.
Yeah.
The bigger scale.
I mean, what else can we collect? At times, there's a drought on Transformers.
Yeah.
Masterpiece, or even anything. And let's just stay in the wheelhouse of Hasbro. So then you gravitate towards something else. Or there's a drought in Star Wars. Or something else. You've already gotten every single Marvel Legends wave that's come out so far. Then you could go into G.I. Joe. You can bounce around here and there and like, oh, cool, we'll go here, go there. I mean, they're still throwing out the Marvel Legends stuff, and some of that shit sits there.
I know.
For a long time.
Yes.
That's true.
That Odin wave was around for like 3 years, it seemed like. Could not get rid of that one.
I'm not going to lie to you all guys, man. Here, there's a dollar store, Dollar General. Bro, I'm not lying to you, bro. I see Marvel Legends in there all the time. Wow. I'm not lying, bro. I'm not. These Dollar General, whatever the hell they're called, these little stores, and you walk into the toy section, you see all the cheapy KO stuff, and then boom, a little section of Marvel. It's like, motherfucker, Marvel, wow, cool.
I see them in Ollie's. Shit like
Ollies.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of Ollies, do you believe that Triptychon's $12.99?
Bullshit.
I saw that. I was like, what the
I
hell?
don't believe it. No way.
All right.
No way.
I saw they had like a picture of a receipt or something, and someone talked to someone, but I wanted to throw that in the news, but I forgot about it. But I'm like, $12.99. Yeah. What the fuck?
I mean, if they are in fact truly showing up at Ollie's and people aren't bullshitting, I don't think they're gonna be that cheap. They'll probably be like $40.
Well, Fort Max went for 19.
Holy shit! No,
it's 50.
No. Yeah.
No, for the Triptychon, like didn't somebody post a receipt like showing that they were like $20 each?
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it could be bullshit. You don't know.
Right. That's what I mean. There's too many little trolls out there that want to fuck with people. You know what I mean? Like, oh, let's get them excited.
What did the Fort Max go for when it hit Ollie's?
I think it's 50.
It was 50, I think. Yeah, 50.
Was it T Money the one who bought like a crap ton of them and then
he
donated one for a giveaway, right?
Yeah, well, I think he bought 3, and it was basically a weekend like today. Like we went to ToyCon, and I think I sold it to Dave and someone else. I can't remember who.
Cool.
But people's needed it, and he's like, "Hey, there's one near me," and they had some. And we bring it up, and they're like, "Yeah,
nice."
I just remember I started seeing people throwing them up on eBay. They bought them for 50 and they're selling them for like 100, so like 150. Now they've jumped up in price again now.
Considering how much it would cost to ship that damn thing, it's probably
it's pretty insane.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for the show. We can talk for hours on it, but next week we're gonna dive back into G.I. Joe again, so should be fun.
Cool.
Nice. And we'll go through some outros. Charles, where can people find you at this moment in time?
Right here with you guys, and also on Instagram as Optimus4Prez.
All right, cool. And Eddie / Brian. Coming up as.
You can find me Brian Brink in the Facebook groups at Brinklaser on Instagram. And on my way to the ER to surgically reattach my big toe.
You'll have to tell Eddie Dust Mites, aka the Cuddler.
The Cuddler.
Where's
that other hand?
Dude, I tell you, man, being rock rolled on a hangout sucks, but being friggin' rock rolled over your toe in real life is fucking painful, man.
Nice. All right. Frogman, where can we find you at?
You can find me at Eddie Frogman in the Facebook groups, man.
Cool.
And that's the only place you'll find me.
All right. Jose, where can we find you?
You can find me at Harrick and BX all over social media. And check out Breaking the Mold every single Tuesday night on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel. Yeah. Thanks, guys. It was fun.
You guys had a really good episode this past week, by the way. One day I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you like Dom hosting the show, did you?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. It was funny watching him stumble and bumble. It was really good. But he did a good job, though. I just fucking with him. But it was funny. I was laughing. I was like, look at this stutter and mumble mouth motherfucker.
Dom was great in the beginning. I love
Yeah, he was.
I forgot how did he pronounce Takara? Just like
Katara.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes.
It was funny. We would correct him, and he'd still do it anyway.
he still lets slip a James every once in a while when he's talking about you, James.
I'm always going to be known as James. People, when they message me, always have to either put an E on the end of my name, like Jamie. No. James, like, damn. But
shout out to Dom, you awesome mofo. We love you, big guy.
And if you can't find anything in your area, it's probably because Dom's already been.
Probably because he bought it.
Kind of sucks.
Oh man, that's cool.
All right, Russ, where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. I like to tool around occasionally on there. Plus, I haven't done shit in a while. I've been lazy lately, dude. I don't know why.
Very.
I've been very lazy. I'm drinking, and that's what I'm doing now.
I'm drinking. I don't do YouTube anymore. I'm just
I'm just taking a drink. I should drink and then do a YouTube. It's real fun.
It's called the Breaking Alcoholic Russ Show. Watch me rub the paint off of X23's behind.
Absolutely. And of course, every Saturday night you can catch me here on Plaza Fanatics because this is the show. So.
It's pretty good. It's a show. Here.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a show.
Pretty good. I'd probably watch it, but no.
I definitely.
It works. Trans, where can you find you at, man?
You can find me Trans5, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Cool. Nice.
That Trans gets around, dude. All right.
I need to start going to my Twitter more. I want to invest my Instagram maybe like once a week or something like that.
I used to have Twitter, but get rid of it. But you can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, YouTube. That's it. Victory Saber 77, otherwise known as J plus the AIM. And my name is what the hell?
It's Unicron, man. You won't shut the fuck up, dude.
Hey, shout out to the chat. Thanks for being in there, and everyone. And don't forget, check out the Cool Table Network shows. Again, hit that like button, subscribe, 5-star rating, all that type of stuff that we talked about. Check out Enter the Realm this Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Breaking the Mold, all on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel.
Hi, guys.
Night. Night, fellas.
Night.
Night, fellas.
All right, here we go.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Night.